It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah. And I'm feeling good.
Welcome to the Subway and BUCS store.
Subway is partnering with BUCS to help the next generation of students live active lifestyles.
Watch this space.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship. Bring you this morning will all come this afternoon. These are the earlier seeded heats.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Ponsforge International Sports Centre for session 1B of the BUCS Long Course Swimming Championships, part of the BUCS Swim Series and the BUCS Nationals as well. 6 sports taking place across Sheffield, over 4,000 athletes and 132 institutions. We are proudly supported here at Ponsforge by Milk Every Moment and Subway, which we'll get onto a little bit later. Prizes to be won, as well as medals in the pool later on tonight from 5:15 p.m. Just above your screen, just out of shot, I can see our swimmers are ready for our first event, which is the 200-metre freestyle. We have already seen in session 1A the fastest 3 heats in each event, and session 1B now for the next couple of hours is where we see the earlier heats in all of those events. Session 1A is available on the YouTube stream. You can re-watch it right now if you wish, if you've missed anybody and you were waiting to see them. It's all available, but we'll go through live for the next couple of hours, and then again from 5:15 p.m. for those finals. You are not going to miss a single second or single metre's worth of swing of any of the action. Please do get involved on the YouTube chat box. It's great to get into conversation with you. Let me know who you're supporting. If you know when they're racing to, that really helps, because I can read out the message at the right time and make a little note on my paperwork here. And where you're supporting, where you're watching from as well. This morning we had everything between New Zealand and Texas. So where are you? Hot, cold? If you're within 250 miles of us here, it's probably grey and wet, sadly. But lines us up for, fingers crossed, a nice summer. We'll see. But I had a quick walk up to the Sheffield city centre earlier, and you know what, it is a great place to be. The vibe is lovely because again, it's 6 sports. It's not just the swimmers sort of walking around. You've got the karate taking place right here too, and 3 other venues across the city, which happens every year. Absolutely fantastic event. Right, we are just about a minute or so behind schedule. That's absolutely fine. So messages coming in already. We've got Go Jess, we've got Come On Team Kent, and Bedminster on top. So let us know what team, or I say us, it's just me here all weekend. Let me know who you're supporting, where you're from, where are they from, what race are they in, and any questions, I suppose. I can answer questions, sensible ones. Or Go Millie as well. Right, we're underway. 200 freestyle. This is officially heat number 1, and from lane 1 onwards. So I'll always start at the bottom. Well, we generally have a lane 0 and 8, but in the early heats, it's, if you watch swimming, you know you miss out a couple of the outside lanes sometimes, where the numbers don't perfectly go into 10. So we have Lucy Thompson in 1 for Kent, Amelia Hartley for Hull in 2, then Elizabeth Atkinson for Leeds Beckett, Molly Ray Young for Lancashire, Elizabeth Hunt for St Andrews, Rosie McCauley for Glasgow, Imogen Howes for Northampton, and Isabel Titcombe for Sussex. It's my county, Sussex. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of plugging in here, so I don't lose you on the stream at any point. What else can I charge quickly? So halfway leader in 5. So Elizabeth Hunt for St Andrews. All these girls are around 225 to 230 on the split. So around about 110, absolutely bang on if we're going to go for a negative split.
Isabel Titcombe for Sussex is in lane 8.
Got Go Abby, second heat of the 200 free for Sussex from Mum in Dubai. There we go.
For an A final, that might be a little out of reach for any of the athletes.
Noah Knowles is my goat.
In this session, but a 2:13.82 is the time required for the B final, and that might just be doable.
All of these swimmers, although they're in the earlier, pardon me, although they're in the earlier heats, they do have the opportunity. There's not just one medal final, there's the B final as well. So there are 20 spots up for grabs in finals. And what I will do is just start to get a track on what currently the 20th time is. First heat winner is Elizabeth Hunt, led from the off, 2:21.41, which is about 4 seconds quicker than her entry time. So well done indeed. Then Rosie McCauley, Atkinson, Titcombe, Howes, Hartley, Thompson, and Ray Young. That's your 8. So it's a complete repeat of the event schedule this morning, but plenty more heats. Other than we'll just have 1 heat in each of the 1500s, and everything else has anything up to, I think 8's the highest number I can see in the 50 breaststroke. Makes sense in the 50s, doesn't it? Everything else around about 4 or 5 heats, so it won't be a massive session. Right, heat number 2. We have Matilda Hayes in 0, then Isabel Jones, Jessica Williamson, Ainsley Maloney, Abigail Kemp, Ella Moffat, Taya Glenn, Nina Franklin, Mia Curtis, and Aurelia Tiffany. And Anne Bradshaw is supporting Abigail Kemp in 4, representing Sussex, the 22-year-old. She's actually the fastest qualifier in this heat, in lane 4.
In lane number 9.
But in Southern, Nina Franklin for Newcastle. She leads Ella Moffat for Durham. And if anybody goes sub 220 here, that would be probably lifetime best, most definitely in the last 12 months. No qualifying times, which are seasonal. Are under 220s, a couple of them close.
Abigail Kemp and Ellen Moffat from Durham. Nina Franklin, 2:22 time on paper coming into this heat.
So currently the 20th fastest time is a 2:13.08. So that is what they need for the B final. A couple more heats to come. We've got 4 in total. And Abigail Kemp for Sussex, well, over the last 75 metres she's gone from 4th place and she'll now lead into the final 10. What a great comeback. Early leader Nina Franklin just running out of puff slightly. In the final 50 she'll hang on for second, but the win will go, and it is sub 2:20, 2:19.62 for Abigail. Well done. I make that first time under 2:20, so congrats.
Really good final 50 metres.
And it was Nina Franklin who did hold on to second, 2:20.81. Who was third? Aislinn Maloney for St Andrews, 2:23.04.
Official result up on the big screen.
Those results all confirmed in venue, so we can move on to heat number 3, where we will watch from the bottom Ruby Greenhalgh in 0, Grace Robinson in 1, Eliza Radcliffe, Niamh O'Meara, Ellie Thomas, Charlotte Chadwick, Bethan Howells, Lauren Heppel, Lucy King and Cara Buchan. Got lots of love for Bethan here. Bethan Howells from representing Chichester. She's in lane 6. Grace Robinson in 1. She's in the S14 para category. It's always worth just checking BUCS records. So the women's 200 free.
Thomas of Liverpool is in 4. Charlotte
Oh, there's so many records.
5 for St Andrews. 6 is Bethan Howells for Chichester. And 7 is Lauren Happel for Brooks. 8 is Lucy King for Lancaster. And 9 is Cara Buchan.
200 free. S14. Ah, so there is currently no long course 200 free BUCS records. So as long as she finishes, Grace Robinson is going to set, by default, the S14 Manchester, well, she's representing Manchester Met, the BUCS record. All records have got to start somewhere. It's going to start with Grace. We've also got Go Cara and the rest of the OBU team. And a good luck to Skylar Alderson in the 100 back. That is our next event coming up shortly. And Sam in the 50 breaststroke from Bedfordshire Uni. Go girls, enjoy. Thank you, Amanda.
And Grace Robinson is really going for this record here as well in lane 1.
And lots of blue and yellow hearts
Enters on
for the Bethan Howells fan club. So Grace Robinson, all right, S14 swimmer, is going to lead the way, and it will be a BUCS record. We know that. It's a matter of what the time is. It's guaranteed. The S14 record books will start with Grace Robinson and a 2:17.76. Well done, Grace, and wins the heat. Double bubble. Niamh O'Meara 2:20.65. And Ellie Thomas for Liverpool, 2:22.05. They're your top 3.
That is record number 2 of day 1 here at the BUCS Long Course Swimming Championship 2026 at Pons Forge International Sports Centre. There's the official result for Heat 3. That record.
Oh, I love these messages coming in, guys. We have Go Ella representing Kiel. Love Mum and Dad. On our way to Sheffield to cheer you on. Guys, you better get here soon, but do it safely. Maximum 70 on the motorway. And I hope the driver isn't watching. Also got Go Millie from the Wolfpack. Go Millie. Here she is in this heat now, heat number 4. Remember, 2:13 the time to beat to get into the B final. From lane 0, Matilda McGrath, Lucy Houghton, Lucy Orman, Rebecca Augier, Millie Richardson, Ella Pullman, Chloe Simpson, Emily Dickens, Faye Churcher and Emma Wiggins. Got to go Matilda in lane 0. That's come from Peter. And go Faye. Faye in lane number 8, Faye Churcher. Comes from Blake Heath.
Emma Wiggins is in lane 9. And it is Wiggins.
Well, nothing to separate them through 75 metres. If anything, actually, over in lane number 9, Emma Wiggins for Southampton. Just pipping the way. Here comes Millie in 4 for Bristol.
Millie Richardson. Too far under. In fact,
And 3, Rebecca for Durham.
2:13.61. There is Millie Richardson who...
So it is Millie Richardson for Bristol that leads. She's heard you all, guys. And interestingly, her qualifying time of 2:13.61, if she can match or beat that, I think that would put her... Yeah, it's currently 2:13.08 to get into that B final. If she wants to swim again, I'm sure she does. Now, please do check on the BUCS website for confirmation of these. I just read the stats as I see them, but there are officials behind the scenes that keep absolutely everything up to date. But what a great turnaround from Rebecca Augier for Durham. She's moved into the lead towards the final 25, and she is find another gear from somewhere. And she will surely go sub 2:13. Oh, will she? Oh, it's so close. No, it's just outside. So the original 20 will stand the same. Nobody from the early heats making it into the top 20. It can be a rarity, but it does happen. Millie Richardson, early leader. 2:17 for second, and Ella Pullman for Aberdeen picks third place up in heat number 4. And that is us done for heats in the 200 freestyle.
From King's College and Glasgow to the BUCS desk immediately. Thank you.
Official result up on the big screen. As we move on to the open male 200 metre freestyle, heat 1.
Now it's the open male 200 metre freestyle. Again, we'll have 4 heats. Slightly reduced head count. We do have from lane 2, Adam Richards, Sammy Wibley, Louis Ryan, Luca Gonamadina, Dimo Bailey and Santiago Villalobos. Everywhere from Southampton to Glasgow represented.
Freestylers in the water. Adam Richards in 2, Sammy Wibley's in 3, Louis Ryan.
Let's have a look at the men's earlier heats. Top 20 went down to 1:56.77. Here's Lucas Gonamadina for East Anglia, bang on 101. Not going to shake off Louis Ryan though, representing Glasgow next door in lane 4. Those two have built up a body length lead over Sam Wibley and the rest.
Those 4 and 5 turn pretty much together with 50 to go. Louis Ryan in 4, Luca Gunawadena in 5.
And this is close now. Nothing between them.
Each other
25 to swim. That's with the red patch of the lane ropes together to indicate halfway. And in fact, Louis Ryan has now just pushed on. He will take an arm length advantage into the final 5. Surely that can't be overcome now. Takes it 2:08.39. Just outside both of their best for he and Luca Gunawadena. So Glasgow and East Anglia almost sharing the spoils, but Ryan gets it. Sammy Wibley in 3rd place, 2:10.
Official result is on screen for Heat 1. Let's have a look at Heat 2.
This is heat number 2. From lane 0, you'll have Joseph Moment, Alex Davidson, Harvey Pike, Tom Erdley, Tom Ford, George Turner, Jamieson McLaren, Andrew Twomey, Frankie Batch and Christopher Richardson.
Heat 2, open male, 200 metre freestyle.
All 203s and 204s on the entries.
Moment, lane 0, followed by Alex Davidson, Harvey Pike, Thomas Erdley, Thomas Ford, George Turner, Jamieson McLaren, Andrew Toomey.
Just coming back to the chat, I was looking at the results there from earlier. We've got Gunner flying, that's I think that's Luca Gunawadena for Ella. Louis the Goat, and good luck to
Going to be your leader halfway, under a minute, 59.
my colleague in the 100 backstroke from Bedfordshire Uni.
He's ahead of Harvey Pike and Thomas Ford.
I've been doing this too long, guys.
0.15 between Pike and Ford. That's in 2nd and 3rd place at the halfway stage of heat number 2.
I admire the effort on the chat. Well done. In 3, Tom Erdley for Newcastle. Looking in some control, then Harvey Pike, Tom Ford, Joe Moment, Jameson McLaren, your top half.
Thomas Erdley, though, pressing ahead. He has a seconds advantage. Thomas Erdley in lane number 3. With Pike and Ford either side of him, moving into the closing stages of heat number 2.
Lovely stuff, and a great time, 2:02.72.
2:02.74. Pike 2:04.79.
2:02.74 for Tom Erdley.
Thomas Ford in lane number 4.
And that, I make that a new personal best. Came in with 2:04, but it was 2:04 on the button, which, you know, sometimes if an entry time is bang on a second, it might be a conversion from short course. But I'll take it as given. I say well done, Tom. Pike and Ford, 2nd and 3rd.
Heat 3.
This is heat number 3. From lane 0, got Sammy Kudrai, Henry Alcock, Joshua Ellis, Chris Moodley, James Plant, Fergus Curry, James Trevithick, Panos Angelakis, Yuchen Yao and Lewis Gibson. if we can go sub 2 minutes in this heat, that would be massive for any of these swimmers. They're all 2 minutes or 2:01s. We have seen some PBs in the 200 metres by a few, or at least a couple of seconds early doors. And you probably know this, but just in case, Ponds Forge is considered, and this is like fact pretty much, one of the fastest pools, or not the fastest pool in Europe.
Sami Kaduri is in lane 0 for Nottingham. It's Henry Alcott.
That's to do with the,
Josh Ellis for Man Met
from what I
2,
understand,
Chris Moodley for Manchester 3, James Plant
the depth of the water,
Fergus Curry of Glasgow goes in 5. James
and
Trevithick
also
of Brooks in 6.
oxygenation.
Panos Angelakis goes in lane 7 for Aberdeen. Yuchun Yao
I'll look it up.
for Man Met
I was told it a
8,
couple of years
and
ago.
Lewis
That's
Gibson
interesting.
Strathclyde
I'll share
is in
that.
lane 9. The leaders coming here from lane 6. James Trevithick.
Right, in lanes 1 and 6, we've got Henry Alcock for Bristol and James Trevithick for Brooks, Oxford Brookes University. And it will be the Brooks swimmer Trevithick who, well, I say that, he's,
Last 10 metres,
I think he's got this, hasn't he? Into the red, yeah, can't, going to be a stroke.
Henry Alcock finishes.
Well, it's James, 2:01.40.
So 2:01.40 for James Trevithick.
2:02.05 for Henry Alcock, Chris Moodley and Fergus Carey.
Chris Moodley, 2:03.76.
So not challenging the top 20 yet, but one more heat to come, and these guys will get close.
There are the officials.
Manchester Met say 2 of our lads in this heat, let's go.
As we move on to
Yeah, that was Yuchun Yao and Joshua Ellis. Heat 4. (1:56.77), the time to beat if you want to be in the B final. In the pool, Ben Davidson, John Hick, Dylan Broom, Max Anderson, Loke, Harry Courtney, Alexander Laurie, Joseph Parnell, Tom Chittick, Solomon Kendrick and Taylor Sinclair.
Joseph Parnell, Thomas Chittick in lane 7, Solomon Kendrick in 8, and Taylor Sinclair in lane number 9. Keeping tabs on Dylan Broom's time, S14 swimmer 2:03.64.
Dylan Broom, 24-year-old for Swansea, is an S14 swimmer,
200 metre freestyle.
and he does already hold the 100 freestyle, and he holds 200. Yeah, so it's he's currently got the BUCS record in the 200 and the 100 freestyle.
Harry Courtney going underneath that in terms of
the 200 BUCS record is 2:03.64,
who is the fastest at the moment, 57,
and his entry time is 1:58.02. So if there's no guarantees, but I'd be amazed if he doesn't break his own BUCS record here, and that'll give us 2 in the session after Grace Robinson got one earlier, also in the S14 in fact.
So it's still Max Anderson Loke who leads, 1:27.91. About 0.4 of a second behind is Solomon Kendrick from Sheffield over in lane 8. Big push now to
in lane 8, Solomon Kendrick for Sheffield in the red cap. In lane 3, Max Anderson Loke for Oxford, coming through in 6, Joseph Parnell for Hallam. And keep your eye on lane 2 as well, Dylan Broom. Winner in the heat though will be Kendrick in 8. Dylan Broom, time to beat. He's going to do it comfortably, isn't he? Let's get confirmation. 2:01.39 does indeed breaks his own BUCS record. Second of the session. First one today for Dylan Broom on day 1 of these championships. Well done, buddy. A Swansea representative in the S14. He's a BUCS record holder. Beats his own.
In the open male 200 metre freestyle. Next up is the female 100-metre backstroke, heat 1.
Another nice shout out here in the YouTube chat box. It's for Alex Risley for Arts Bournemouth, swimming in event 8. Have a great swim and good luck for your final year. That's from Darren.
Definitely space for more BUCS records to fall in this first heat of the female 100 metres backstroke.
Event 8 is the 50 breaststrokes. We'll get to that one a little bit later. Plenty to come before then. So our next event we're in now, we're going to see 6 heats of the female 100 backstroke. We've already seen 2 BUCS records. We might see some more here. Because in heat 1, Jemima Boone, S10 for Surrey. And we've got Scarlett Humphrey in lane 5 in the S11 for Loughborough. And in between them, Ella Smithers representing Kiel. So, not got long because on the way back, quick look through women's BUCS records. 100 backstroke.
It means that she is unable to see anything. She in fact races with completely blacked out goggles.
100 backstroke. S10 is Beth Johnston. It's a 1:16.84, so that might be out of reach in fact for Jemima. She's a 1:30 entrant. And the S11 is, there is not one, so Scarlett Humphrey is going to get our 3rd record of the day. So the S11 in lane 5, big well done to Scarlett Humphrey, 1:24.66. That is a new BUCS record, 3rd of the session. Congratulations. Jemima Boone, 1:33, Ella Smithers, 1:26. And Scarlett also wins the heat with that too.
Scarlett's goggles will need to be checked before that result.
Some more messages come in. Good luck to Ben Clayton representing Sheffield University. That's from Paul. Thank you, Paul. Go BNU, swim fast and have fun. That's from Liz Adams. And good luck to a swimmer coming up in just a moment. We'll just see our second from bottom. That is Tilly McKinney. And heat number 2 representing Bangor. That comes from Tommy.
And there is the official result. Scarlett Humphrey confirmed with a new BUCS record. That is record number 4 of the day. This is heat 2.
So from lane 0, heat 2, have Dana Reben, Tilly McKinney, Emma Chubb, Poppy Hogg, Izzy Kenny, Annie Carter, Olivia Coy, Skylar Alderson, Juliana Paganelli and Zara Day. Oh, we've just had one in as well for good luck to Skylar Anderson, 100 back, heat 1. She's actually in heat 2, Amanda. She's now representing Bedfordshire Uni from Nanny. I love it when a nanny gets on the chat, or a gran, or a granddad. Love it.
On the way then in heat 2.
Also got a Let's Go Poppy from BB and Josh. They both say Let's Go Poppy. Got to go Kaya. And we got a big up Jazz Wallace. Wow, this is fantastic.
4.85.
Love, it's flying through the screen. I'm pointing it, I'm going to shove it down towards the water down there. Wow, what a start for Poppy Hogg and Chichester. Gone off like a rocket. To her left and right, skipping over the empty lane 4 to 5 is Annie Carter for Leeds Beckett. And in 2,
way out in front.
Emma Chubb for St Andrews.
Going to be the quickest here in heat number 2.
Well done, Poppy. 1:13.86, lovely stuff.
Oh, Poppy Hogg. Annie Carter 1:19.11 ahead of Emma Chubb in lane 2.
That's a convincing win there for Poppy, isn't it? Half a dozen seconds or so. Just a reminder, that is heat 2. We're going to see, we've already seen heat 7, 8 and 9. We're going to see heats 1 to 6. Ooh, good luck to Maddie Tua in heat 5. Go and smash it. Another Let's Go Poppy. Go Jazz Wallace from her brother Ben.
Official results.
Go Amy Watts, that's from Kath. And go Hannah Birch for Leeds Beckett. Go Han from Mum and Dad, heat 3, lane 9, 100 back. That is the information that makes my life so much easier. Wonderful. That is a parent that knows exactly where their daughter is at all times. She didn't get a phone till she was 19. Also got, come on Amber, up the sus. Right, let's get serious racing. In the water, Amy Watts, Chloe Dames, Olivia Mills, Amber McLaren, Tegan Davies, Lorna Balfour, Sophie Bourne, Nicole Chandler, Maddie Bryant and Hannah Birch.
Newcastle in 6, Nicole Chandler for Strathclyde in 7. Maddie Bryant for Liverpool John Moore goes in 8 and Hannah Birch for Beckett's in 9.
Mum and Dad watching lane 9 very closely.
McLaren's over first in lane 3.
It's lane 0 that leads. Amy Watts for Chichester. She's got support on line 2 from Charlie and BB. Oh, good luck Chloe in lane 2, that's from Liv.
Going very well in lane 0.
So it's lane 0, 3, 5. I'm going to throw 8 and 9 in there as well, because Maddie Brown and Hannah Birch are very much involved in this. But we come towards the final 5, and it's going to stick with lane 0. Amy Watts, 1:14.33.
Betters her entry time by over a second.
And yeah, the support for Amy, well, it worked. Well done.
And Amber McLaren, 1:15.4. Puts her third.
Just going to check, what are the top 20 times in the female 100 back? It's going to be a 1:06.98. Crikey, they were quick earlier, weren't they? So sub 1:07 to get into the B final. 3 more heats to come. A woo, let's go Amy. She did go. This is heat number 4. From lane 0, pardon me, Ella Croft, Fiona Henderson, Mackenzie Evans, Lulu Hughes, Isla Dobson, Ella Latten-Jones, Elizabeth Hunt, Jasmine Wallace, Imogen Stamp, and Bethan Evans.
Bethan Evans, Ella Latten-Jones, S12 swimmer, which is a vacant BUCS.
Or is it
record.
Bethan? I've got a friend that's a Bethan, not a Bethan. Oh, Cardiff, it is a Bethan.
In the heat 4, 34.25. Just under a 10th.
We got Let's Go Ella Latten-Jones, Manchester Met.
In lane number 2, but we'll keep
top point scorers in the YouTube chat so far today.
Yes, 12 swimmer representing Manchester.
In lane 6, Elizabeth Hunt for St Andrews. Going to lead them home. closest challenger next door in 5 is going to be Letton Jones, and also in 2, Mackenzie Evans. In fact, Mackenzie Evans takes second. Winner there, Elizabeth Hunt, 1:11.40.
The new BUCS record for S12 in the female 100 metre backstroke.
Letton Jones for Manchester Met, also new BUCS record in the S12 100 metre backstroke. Congratulations to Ella.
And there is the
That's our 4th BUCS record in the para competition of the session, and we're only not even a dozen races in yet. And yes, new record, that's our girl, that is your girl. And your girl now is a BUCS record holder. And there's not many of them.
Next up is Heat 5.
Heat number 5. Madison Tua, Ruby Credland, Chloe Grantham, Cara Muller, Tasha Malague, Abby Hill, Grace Girling, Phoebe Taylor, Alex Hallam-Stott and Hannah Morris. All 1:11s and 12s. Again, it's quite a challenge, that 20th spot right now. The golden line under number 20 is a 1:06.98.
Heat 5 of the 6 heats that we'll see this afternoon of the female 100 metres backstroke. Madison Tua is in 0 for Northumbria. Ruby Credland of Hull's in 1. Chloe Grantham for York goes in 2. It's Cara Muller of Durham in 3. Talia Malik goes in lane 4 for Hallam. Abby Hill of Glasgow goes in 5.
If you are enjoying the stream and the coverage, it would be great if on the YouTube channel you can give it a thumbs up on this stream. Helps the algorithm. Actually, I'm going to do one right now as well. Perfect. So these races are over in a flash, aren't they? So in lane 0, Madison Tua for Northumbria. Then it looks to me in 6, Grace Girling for Liverpool, and in 9, Hannah Morris for Liverpool. Who is going to get it? Oh, I'm glancing up and down. It will be, yeah, Grace Girling. Well done, Grace. 1:10.92. Grace's entry time was a 1:11, so it takes 800ths off that. Heat win and a new fastest time.
1:11.27. And Madison Tua, 1:11.55. Next to nothing between the top 4. A visual result on screen for you. No, it's not, because there's a start list for the next heat.
Heat number 6.
This is Heat 6.
From the bottom, you've got Hannah Kolpas, Natasha Gator, Grace Gillingham, Bethany Hamer, Millie Atkinson, Emily Smith, Libby Poole, Samidi Das, Megan Cairns and Isabel Smith.
Into heat number 6 you go then. We've got Hannah Kolpas in lane 0, followed by Grace Gillingham, Bethany Hamer, Millie Atkinson, Emily Smith, Libby Poole, Samidi Das, Megan Cairns and Isabel Smith. So going underneath 1:06.98 is the time required to try and book your place into the B final. Grace Gillingham representing Bangor is the quickest at the turn. 25 metres to go. Looks like Megan Cairns is just edging ahead, but Grace Gillingham and also in lane 5, Emily Smith.
Between 2, 5 and 8.
In the heat.
Again, it's like heat 5, a really close one. And it is 1:10.04, Megan Cairns. And she takes the fastest heats of the early 6 heats. We've already seen heats 7, 8 and 9
And then Grace Gilliam
of this session. She will stand on top. And that is our female 100 back done. We will have now the male 100 back. We always go back and forth.
Next up, it's the open male 100-metre backstroke, heat 1.
And a new message on the chat, or a couple actually. Go James Stewart, heat 1, lane 2, from everyone at Scotia ASC. Come on Theo up the sus. So in this heat 1, Andreas Zenny for Surrey in 1, Philip McNally, James Stewart, Sam Downey, Corey Hare, Harry Lawrence, Theo Stenning, Tom Fowler and Santiago Villalobos. Now, we've got Andreas Zenny in the S7, Sam Downey in the S8 and Corey Hare in the S14. I will do my best to work out who's going to win what potentially in BUCS record. So we don't have an S14 at the minute, so that is going to be guaranteed for Corey Hare. In the S8, Sam Downey's currently got the BUCS record with a 1:12, but his entry time was a 1:8. In the S7, Alex Hobbs holds it with a 1:32. So, S14, new BUCS record for Corey Hare, 1:10.95 for Sam Downey. That is another BUCS record on the S8. And then Andreas Zenny, can we make it a trio in the S7? Currently a 1:32.18. He's going to be outside that, unfortunately. But 2 BUCS records in 1 heat is pretty incredible. For Corey Hare in the S14, Sam Downey in the S8. And in the S7, Andreas Zenny a 1:43.06. We'll see all these guys again later. Corey Hare won the heat as well on a 8:56. Not just a BUCS record.
I know that we've had 2 more BUCS records full this afternoon.
That is 6 BUCS records so far in this session, all in the para categories. Oh, loads of messages coming in now. Go Joe in the 100 back, family watching. That's from Mel. Go Daniel Fernandez from Mum, love you. That's from Maria. Big up UKC. And Hara Andres. I'm reading that. And let's go Dan Lenton, lane 1. That's my captain.
The official result is on screen for you. Those 2 BUCS records confirmed for Hare and Downey.
Dan Lenton is in this heat, and he is second from bottom in lane 1. We're away. Heat 2. Jack Izama battle in lane 0. Then Dan Lenton, George White, Nick Botha, Matt Atkinson, Adam Scott, Denizan Gonaloglu, Dominic Choi Evans, Matt Dowd, and Pavel Johnson.
George White, Nick Botha, Matthew Atkinson.
We've got a Let's Go Pavel. That's for Ellie. Well, let's go George from Bebe.
Johnson in lane number 9. It is Onuroglu from King's College who leads at the halfway point, 31.56.
It is Denizhan Gonaloglu for King's College, the 21-year-old that leads the way.
All bodies length ahead just about of Botha in lane number 3 from Southampton.
And is he going to be challenged in the last 5? Doesn't look like it. Closest coming back in 3. Nick Botha for Southampton. They'll be your first 2 home. Then Matthew Atkinson, but Denizhan Gonaloglu, 106.86, your heat winner. Botha, Atkinson and Dan Lenton in 4th place.
Official results now confirmed from Heat 2. Moving on to Heat 3.
Heat number 3 finds Finley Brown, Noah Knowles, Alex Worth, Clark Hopkinson, Cameron Duran, Henry Holding, Phil Sudds, Angelo Agco, Henry Mack and Benedict Measures. Oh, we've got to stand down. Just the lane 2 backstroke ledge, not quite playing ball. We're okay now. Cheer up Henry Holding, oh what can it mean? You hum it, I'll sing it, and go Noah. That'll be for Noah Knowles in lane 1 representing Portsmouth.
Third heat, the open male, 100 metres backstroke. Finley Brown's in 0, Noah Knowles in 1. Alex Worth goes in 2.
Straight out the blocks in 4. Cameron Duran representing Strathclyde. That's a quick start.
Angelos Agco goes in 7. Henry Max in 8 and Benedict Measures in lane 9.
So over in lane number 8, black cap of Henry Mack representing York. Okay, so the lead isn't as big as it appeared so fast at 25 metres. But Duran does lead by 1600ths of a second over Mack.
Duran leads through the first turn in the centre, 30.45 for the young man from Strathclyde.
On his heels in lane 5, Henry Holding for Liverpool, John Moore. The light blue cap. But he's holding on. Keep your eye on 8. Mack is not done yet with Duran.
Far outside that, or maybe even just underneath as Duran comes through.
Duran does it, 103.54. Well done.
Henry Mack goes 104.29 to finish second for York.
Only that 400th outside his best.
Takes third spot.
Needed his best to win that one. Heat number 4. Ben Farquhar-Smith, Felix Brockdorff, Timon Chapman, Dan Fernandez, Matty Rooney, Ollie Burns, Emil Dawkins, Adam Stansfield, Lucas Artorius and Adam Ryan. The 4 of 6. Fastest on paper in this one, Matty Rooney for Leeds Beckett, 102.5. That's equal time with Ollie Burns. And
Chapman, Daniel Fernandez, Matthew Rooney,
but work to do.
Emil Dawkins, Adam Stansfield, Lucas Artorius and Adam Ryan. It's Oliver Burns.
Burns Brockdorf, Chapman and Dawkins. They're not going Matty Rooney's way right now.
29.23. 500ths of a second.
Very active on Instagram, Rooney.
One
One of many swimmers that I follow.
25 metres of the pool left for the swimmers. 3 swimmers in contention. It was close at half.
So Ollie Burns in 5, Timon Chapman in 2.
Between Burns and Brockdorf.
I can't call it yet. It is by 200ths of a second. Timon Chapman over Ollie Burns.
200ths of a second.
And Felix Brockdorf down in 3rd place from lane 1.
200ths of a second separating Chapman.
Good times those. In fact, I think the top 3 there are all new personal bests, from what I can see. Well done, guys. Oh, Tyler's entered the YouTube chat. Welcome back, mate. Can always rely on Tyler to get involved on the BUCS chat. Hope everyone is doing well. We are, Tyler. We are into session 1B on day 1. There is a lot of swimming to come. I'm upset you weren't here at like 9 AM UK time for session 1A, to be honest. So 1 missing from heat number 5. It's got no Lenny Page in 0. We do have Henry Knight, Andrew Gore, Arjun Bal, Alex Calverboa, Cameron Jones, Joe Burgess, Llewyn Blackwell, Turner Hazelwood and Tom Henley. So Ewan Blackwell? I'm a Ewan, but you can spell it so many different ways.
Henley is in lane 9. Now, we really could see qualifiers start to slip through on this heat. 29.70 for Henry Knight of Hallam. He might need to have been a little faster on that first 50. He'd have to have a very strong back 50.
Calverboa going well in 4. Also in 1. Henry Knight for Sheffield Hallam in his home pool.
Is the current 20th place swimmer.
Again, 2 heats in a row that is going to go right down to the timing board.
Henry Knight continuing to look strong.
It's actually going to be, isn't it? Yeah, it will be lane 1. Will be Henry Knight, 101.31. Great final 50.
Alex Calverboa finishes 2nd. And Joe Burgess.
Calverboa 2nd and 3rd was Joe Burgess. That was a story of those front 2. Just looking quickly at the qualifying times in the male 100 back, 20th is 59.87. Oh, we could get that in heat 6 because 7 of them have gone sub 60 seconds. So the time, if they want to be in the B final, they've got to beat 59.87. That is currently 20th. Remember, top 20. Get into those finals races tonight.
So heat number 6, Matt has teased it, and there is plenty of potential for one of these swimmers to get into the B final. They're under a minute, and you're in.
Now,
the swimmers in that
these swimmers will most likely be aware of that time to beat. The challenge is there's more than one of them going for it. Literally 7 of these swimmers could get the time that will get them in that final. If so, it's going to be the fastest one, or if a few of them can go faster than what's 19th fastest at the minute, that is 59.25. Anything sub 59, 3 of them could get in. But let's not speculate, let's look at facts. In lane 3 leading, Ethan Randall for Manchester Met. In the red cap in 6, representing Birmingham, that's Tom Daft. And in 4, Jack Goldfish for Trent. So 59.87 to beat. And he's going to be missing just Tom Daft. Takes the win for Birmingham, 1 minute 25, but misses out by about a quarter of a second, just over. Then Ethan Randall. It looked closer. They looked a lot closer to sub 60 than that in the last few, didn't they?
And Randall. Next up is the female 100-meter butterfly, heat 1.
Right, we're into the fly. 100 meters female competition. 4 heats. Tyler says, oh, it was one of the rare times my sleep schedule was normal. And you set a phone notification for BUCS starting. That is dedication. I set an alarm this morning for my breakfast at 6:30. Very good. The Mercure Hotel. Scrambled and fried eggs on sourdough bread.
Female 100 meters fly.
4 swimmers
Georgia Reid is
in heat 1.
for Strathclyde.
Georgia Reid for Strathclyde.
One less for Strathclyde. 5 is Ella Proud.
Maybe one less for Strathclyde. Ella Praed for Northumbria. And Caitlin Adamson for Rob Gordon. We've also got a Noah Knowles for the win. Sorry if I missed that. And come on, Joseph. I think they may have been for the last heat. In the 100 back. Yes.
Last few strokes for
Amy Wanless for Strathclyde. 1:16.61. All of them outside their personal bests, but winner in heat 1 is Amy. Some good support in the venue this afternoon. Now, of course, in this 1B session, we get a lot more races and therefore there's a lot more people to support. Because in the first session, 1A, we just have 3 heats in each event. But here we can have up to 7 or 8.
There's the official result with a disqualification in lane 6.
Oh, a DQ in lane 6 in heat 1. That was the slight delay.
This is heat 2.
Into heat number 2 we go then, female 100-meter butterfly. We have Ruby Hurd in lane 0, followed by Isabel Charlotte, Jennifer O'Callaghan, Alicia Bright, Anuja Chini, Casey Cleaver, Aurora Canova-Hu, Ashlyn Maloney, Emily Wilson, and Jasmine Stockton is in lane number 9.
You're watching Ruby Hurd, Isabel Sharp, Jennifer O'Callaghan, Alicia Bright, Anouk Zacchini, Casey Cleaver, Aurora Conover-Hugh, Aislinn Maloney, Emily Wilson and Jasmine Stockton.
Just over 0.6 of a second ahead of Jennifer O'Callaghan at the halfway stage. So a good gap for Anouk Zacchini in lane number 4.
And Anouk Zacchini, representing Glasgow, will not be denied a win in heat number 2. She'll take it. Entry time was 1:10.45, and she's gone 1:08.29. That's over 2 seconds quicker. Well done, Anouk. 1:11 for Alicia Bright and Jennifer O'Callaghan.
50 for Alicia Bright to take that second spot. Official results up on the big screen. And we move on to heat 3.
Those times are all confirmed in the book, which means we can go on to heat number 3. From the bottom, Kayla Marion, Sienna Goodale, Cassandra Strook, Elizabeth Russell, Katerina Vanelli Coral, Lottie Chesworth, Isla Williams, Anwen Schultz, Bronwyn Price, and Felicity Hornsey.
Marion in 0, Goodale in 1, Strook in 2, Russell in 3, Vanelli Coral in 4, Sherwood in 5, Williams in 6, Schultz in 7, Price in 8, and Hornsey in lane 9. To make the B final on this one, you need a 1:04.90.
Let's look at the B final times for the 100 fly girls. 1:04.90.
Was Kira Campbell's efforts in
1:04.90. So we're a little bit way off, I think, here. I don't think we're going to hit that. But we will get a winner, of course. At the moment, it looks like Elizabeth Russell for Newcastle or Katerina Vanelli Coral for Oxford. It will be Russell, 1:07.50. Wasn't that far away, actually. That was quicker than I expected. That's a new fastest time for Elizabeth.
In third spot on the third heat.
1:07.15. Coral 1:08.06. Likewise for her, actually, by almost half a second. Well done, girls. Lovely stuff. One more heat to come. We've already seen heats 5, 6, and 7.
This is heat 4.
Heat number 4 from lane 0. Getting onto the blocks. Isla Marshall, Temenji Meaty, Olivia Smith, Lauren Barras, Daisy Bevan, Tony Jameson, Alicia Corver, Kayla Moorman, Ellie Peacock, and Sophie Steele. Oh, we've got everything here in terms of mileage from point to point, from Exeter up to Aberdeen represented. There can't be many more universities separated by a further distance than Exeter and Aberdeen.
4.9 time to try and beat to get into that B final.
In lane 2, Olivia Smith for Queen Mary.
Second spot.
In 5, Tony Jameson for Aberdeen.
Queen Mary swimmer just about half a body's length ahead, it looks like.
Looks like Olivia's holding on. Coming through in 1 as well, Temenji Meaty.
Number 5.
Another Aberdeen representative. Oh, won the dive to the wall. Tony Jameson took it, 1:07.04. And Olivia Smith, 0.16. And that was all on the final stroke.
Official results confirmed.
Right, next up, you guessed it, the men's 100 fly.
Next up it is the open male 100 metre butterfly, heat 1.
Now we are on BUCS record watch here. Because in heat 1, Corey Hare in the S14
is back in the water in lane 3.
for Essex. Then we've got Benjamin Hopkins for Aberystwyth, James Prenderleith for Warwick, and then Kieran Williams in the S10. So 100 fly. S14 that Hare's chasing was set last year by Rio Rogers, 1:02, and Hare's entries are 1:05. That looks like a bit of a push. And the S10 is a 1:02 set by Felipe Rodriguez in 2020.
1:02.81. So we would need to see some very strong swims in order to be in BUCS record territory on this event.
So they are strong records, which are going to be not quite reached by these two. Plendelith takes the heat win, 104.49, and Corey Hare, 105.41.
In lane 6.
Hopkins and Williams,
Results confirmed on the screen for you.
both in the mid 500s on points for Hare and Williams. Heat number 2. From the bottom you got Daniel Janowski, Archie Chamberlain, Callum Slagter, Guy Pelosi, Will Byron, James Goodwin, James Howard, Evan Wald, Tom Hill and Adam Scott. We've got Here We Go Will Byron, that's come from Mrs. Byron.
And Adam Scott's all involved in heat.
He's in lane 4.
Will Byron, James Goodwin, exactly the same entry time of 102.7. Are we going to be able to separate them in the pool? Well, in fact, our leading pair from the outside lanes, Adam Scott, 27.62 in lane 9.
And Scott, Chamberlain and Byron separated by like 1 full second, because lane 9, Glasgow Scott is absolutely going for this. I don't think I've seen a win from lane 9 today, and there will be now, and it's going to be a huge win. Scott's entry time was 104.50. He just did a 59.51. What is going on there?
5-1 for the Glasgow swimmer.
What did Adam Scott have for lunch? Because
official result in
on paper, there's no way he should be going sub 60, but he clearly just has.
Impressive stuff.
Well done. That's great.
As we move on to heat 3.
Oh, here's a good message on the chat. You've taken the time to write it, so I'll read it. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's Emilio in Heat 3, ready to win his 100 fly. Training under Memes National Centre. I thought this was a big secret Memes National, with the likes of Caleb Dressel and William Murphy. Wow, have we just exposed the Meme National triumvirate there? Maybe. Thanks, Anna. Sorry if I have. And Tom Ford gives the same. What is going on? Let's watch swimming, shall we? Matty Wentworth, Alex Brubaker, Tom Lee Brown, Kevlin Vendelinga, Emilio Knock. Oh, I get it now. Yuya Alfuli, Zane Kadim, Mate Kovac, Cameron Shaw, and Calder Murphy. I feel like I've been set up there. In 4, oh, it is Emilio Knock as well for East Anglia. Oh, this has gone so well for you, hasn't it? 58.86. And I'll tell you what, he smashed that. Entry time 101. 58.86. That is a cracker. Knock, knock, who's there? New personal best.
Goes a minute point 31 and Keelan Vidalingam 101.33.
Zane Kadim for UE takes second, 1 minute 31. And Vidalingam for Southampton, 101.33. All of these really good times. But the two guys that have gone sub 60, where they probably weren't expected to. I don't obviously never know how training's been going. Heat number 4. Lewis Gibson, Noah Palmer, Jack Abram, Joe Garfield, Tom Hawkins, Samuel Arrowsmith, Owen Whiteley, Adam Drew, Ivan Blazej and Tyler Coles.
And then Tyler Coles is in lane number 9.
We've got Connor Sayers, Owen Whiteley, Aura farming his fly. Is he good, is he? Not quite as good at the minute as Ivan Blazej for Surrey. Now, I had a couple of messages come in from Mr. Laszlo. I'm not sure on the pronunciation, but Hara Mateka, I'll say. I don't know what I've just said. And in 4, Tom Hawkins looking at second place, but the win, yeah, Ivan Blazej, that's brilliant. 58.08, here we go again. I better just double check actually. 58.08 there, the 100 fly, 20th fastest. Oh, 57.29 is what they need. There's one more heat.
Some really quick swims. Official result is now in.
Wow. These are some cracking times.
As we move on to heat 5.
But you get this morning, of course, day 1, morning 1. Bit tired, bit tight. But now they're all relaxed and raring to go. Some massive personal bests in this mid-session. Heat 5, McKinley Horton, Harvey Maunders, Leo Taylor, Alberto Resigno, Sebastian Williams, Liam Marshall, Tom Maskell, Davey Unwin, Rory Young and James Ross.
2 is Leo Taylor, in 3 Alberto Reskingo, 4 is Seb Williams, in 5 is Liam Marshall.
And Virgil says, come on Tom.
7 Davey Unwin, 8 is Rory Young.
There's Tom
and 9
Maskell
is James
in lane
Ross.
6.
Our goal continues to be going underneath 57 to 9.
Wow, lane 6, he's flying, isn't he?
Thomas Maskell is on track to do that with this split.
Tom Maskell representing York. Just one last time, that time to get into the top 20 and being a B final, 57.29.
Needs to push through on this.
Is he going to sneak his way in? He's more than going to smash the door down. Not just sneak his way in. It is a, oh, he slowed down.
He's just outside.
57.58.
Just outside the mark he needed.
He looked way ahead of time.
Liam Marshall goes 58.38.
This is out by a couple of tenths. Well, that's upsetting. Bigged him up there.
That's the official result for Heat 5.
Look at those, 5 times though, sub 60. I'll make that 9 in total in session 1B there. 50 breaststroke. We're going to go to the opposite end of the pool to kick these races off.
'50s are about to come thick and fast here.
This is going to be heat number 1. We're going to see how many. I think I said 8 earlier.
Visit the milk stands.
Yes, 8 in the female competition. Then, oh, 11.
I'm sure available
in the open male. So loads of 50s coming up now. We're only going to see a few in the 200 IM, a couple of 1500s, and then the medley team relays, the, of course, early heats. That'll be session done. Got plenty to go though. Right, heat 1 of the female 50 breaststroke. From lane 1, Simpson, Davies, Woolacott, Tetzlaff, Dickinson, Elston, Sarum and Sweeney.
So we move on to the 50 metres now, the female 50 metre breaststroke heat number 1. So we have Sweeney, Sarum, Elston, Dickinson, Tetzlaff, Woolacott, Davies and Simpson from lane 8 to 1 in our opening heat. And it looks like it's Emma Dickinson from St Andrews who has just got that.
Emma Dickinson for St Andrews, black cap. Leading the field, and we'll take our first win. 37.42. Well done, Emma. Came in with a 39-second entry. There's actually 4 of them, 39 about. That must have been estimates, I imagine.
Official result is now in for heat 1.
All that confirmed straight away. Nice and quick. Heat 2. from the bottom. Should have a full pool on this one, although I can't see a lane number 4 there. She's going for a running start. No, can't see any Amelia. We will have Elodie Rollins, Tia Bird, Jasmine Ball, Esme Thomas, Bethan Lillistone, Maddie Bryan, Lila Howard, Chloe Purnell and Annie Hughes. And we've got a come on St Andrews. Let's go Lila Howard, my goat. Lila representing Kent is in lane 7 here. Oh, quick out the blocks from Jasmine Ball representing Bangor. Just one eye on lanes 8 and 9. Chloe Purnell and Amy Hughes. So, Tia Bird chasing Jasmine Ball, but she won't catch her. 37.09 for your winner. Well done, Jasmine. Again, second in a row. Beat their entry time for the heat win. Ball, Bird, and then it was those two on the far side, Hughes and Purnell. And a big up, Miss Hughes. She came third in that one. Amy.
This afternoon. This is heat 3.
So do keep those messages on the chat coming in, although it's difficult in the 50 metres, I must say, to get them out on time. By the time you've said the names, they're at halfway. In heat 3, Olivia Coy, Isabel Warner, Kaylin Arundel, Eleni Zom, Lucy Webber, Millie Taut, Murray Faulkner, Emily Fozzard, Lucy King and Suyo Wong. Let's go Team St Andrews, says BR Hill. White cap in lane 7 belongs to Emily Fozzard, representing Durham.
Lucy Webber 37.
Lane 4 coming through from halfway. Lucy Webber representing Exeter. Between these two, it will be. Oh, blimey, 200s. Emily Fozzard gets it before Lucy Webber.
36.53, plays 36.55 as the top 2 times in heat number 3.
When they're on different stages of their stroke, it's very difficult sometimes, because I thought I had that the other way around.
On to heat 4.
Heat number 4. Emma Chambers, Laura Ferenbach, Aileen Otley, Ella Whiteley, Kasia Rickleton, Amelia Verbati, Samantha Wickett, Lydia Brown, Q Quing Lu, and Leon Lutloff. Some good names in there, weren't there?
Alti in 2, Whiteley's in 3, Verbati goes in 5, Vickert in 6, Brown in 7.
Again white cap, this time lane 9.
Is in lane 9.
Is Lillian Lutloff, representing Oxford.
Student from Oxford. Is flying.
We've got a big up for the University of York.
She's half a body length clear as she comes under the 5-metre flags.
Coming up in the next heat.
Who takes first place?
Yeah, 34.74. Big jump in times. We were in the 37s. We've gone straight to the 34s. Courtesy of Lillian.
7th place overall.
And she is straight out of the pool, no messing. Job done. See you later.
Cardiff there, 36.55. And Amelia Robert Taipei finishes in 3rd. Official result has been and gone for heat 4. This is heat 5.
This is heat number 5. You've got Jessica Sanford, Ellie Catchbolt, Ailey Stewart, Lucy Towes, Olivia Bevan, Caitlin Fletcher, Daisy Mixer, Anna Little, Katie Brennan, and Zoe Fuer Bewley.
So well underway in heat number 5. Going well outside lane number 9.
Well, closer this time, but in 4 Olivia Bevan, and actually, no, in 9 Bewley. representing Oxford. It will be another Oxford win from lane 9, 35-16.
Olivia Bevan, 36-03. And Jessica Sanford from York.
So that is back-to-back Oxford wins in lane 9. Lutloff and then Zoe Fuer-Bewley. And York go again in lane 9 in heat 6. York there, sorry, not Oxford, isn't it? Yeah, York this time. York were in lane 0, that one. And they should be, they are ready.
Next up is heat 6.
Heat 6 taking part Adeola Akande, Maya Rogers, Emily Burrell, Megan Oram, Leah Bullock, Ellie Buck, Caitlin McNicholas, Emily Price, Emily Batchelor and Natasha Greer.
Heat 6 for the female 50 metres breaststroke. Akande, Rogers, Burrell, Oran, Bullock, Buck, McNicholas, Price, Batchelor and Greer. Again, lane 9 seems to be the magic lane to be in throughout these heats. And Sasha Greer of York going very well on the outside.
I'm just trying to pick somebody out here. Again, in 8 and 9, Emily Batchelor and Natasha Greer. We can't get 3 wins in a row from lane 9, can we? We absolutely can. 35-15, representing York. Well done, Natasha. 19 years of age. First BUCS, I would make that, yeah. Starts it with a heat win. And those times are all confirmed. May Rogers was second place.
Heat 7.
And I've just broken my pen. That's my BT Sport pen as well. No, TNT. Shame. Heat number 7. Iona Casapidis, Alyssa Goodbrand, Georgia Lee, Emily Claysher, Eva Harris-Brown, Olivia Hidiat, Olivia Crow, Rebecca McAmeni, Lauren Cusick and Lucinda Norris. We've got no late 9 this time, so it can't be 4 in a row. Could be lane 8 though. Lauren Cusick for Liverpool, John Moore. 4, Eva Harris-Brown. And 5, Olivia Hidiat. It is. Emily Claysher got it. Where was I looking there?
0.25 between the two.
I'm going to have to watch that on replay later.
Official result now in.
Claysher then 34.8 for Lancashire. And Harris-Brown and Cusick.
As we move on to heat 8.
I've just seen a very quick replay on my screen here. And it was absolutely Emily Claysher. And my caveat for this is, I have a lot of caveats, this year I'm sat more central to the pool. I'm usually sat near above the finishing end, so I am on the angle, more than an angle I've ever been on that I'm used to, and I'm still learning, because to me the pool is it a rhombus? God knows. Either way.
Lane 3. With a good start, that's Charlotte Williams.
Lane 3 is Williams for Surrey. In 4, Stoddart for Cardiff. In 5, Tinwell for Nottingham. All about these 3. Here's Imogen Stoddart for Cardiff, 34-31. Only 1400s before Williams. And just another 1700s back to Tinwell. This is lovely close racing. This is really, really good. That was the last heat of the 50 breaststroke for the girls.
As we move on to the open male,
and that means it's the boys up next. They've got 11 heats in this.
Open male 50-metre
Adam
breaststroke.
Lilliat, Sam Hawes, William Taylor, Joshua Prowse and Harry Brunton.
Followed by Sam Hawes, William Taylor, Joshua Prowse and Harry Brunton is in lane 6. Joshua Prowse, the swimmer from Hull, is
Joshua Prade for Hull leads and will win in 5. 35.88. Good, nice little cheer here in the venue. And he came in with a 36.70. That's a big improvement for Joshua.
Official results up on the big screen from Heat 1.
Heat number 2.
Moving on to Heat 2.
A couple of messages coming in. Come on, Sam. We've got Go Kaya watching you from the beach. Well, I'm guessing that's not a British beach. And well done, Sam. It's from Pippa.
In 1, Watt in 2, Balshaw in 3, Chumwee is in 4, Duvall in 5.
8-2, Gazal, O'Boyle, Watt, Balshaw, Chunmoy, Duval, Angel, Brown, Hannon, Brown. I tell you what, King Chunmoy had a disaster start. His hat's hanging off, and that was like from the first metre. It was suboptimal. Ethan Angel, 34, bang on. Oh, bang on for banger. Ethan, 34.00. Teammate next door came 4th. Second place was Joel Watt for Cardiff. And then, where's number 3? There, Wenjin Kan for Queen Mary.
There's the official result with a disqualification in lane 4. This is Heat 3.
Heat 3. Jamie Kennard, Carrie-Anne, Luca Manolis, Adam Long, David Utlek, Sean Lee, Tom Larby, Nathan Birchett, Ollie Jones and James Inglis.
Off we go then in heat number 3 of this open male 50-metre breaststroke. Under 25 metres to go. 4 swimmers. Looks like in contention. Long in 3, Otter looking 4.
Got a Let's Go Luca in lane 2.
Larby in 6.
Kennard and Manolis Long, Otlek Lee, Larby, Birchner, Jones, Inglis. The winner is Chichester's Tom Larby, 33.75. Also had a Let's Go Adam come in there as well. I think that's for Adam Long for Marjon in 3. And we also had a lock-in Jamie. And lots come in there at the same time. Sorry, I was trying to just make sure I got through things.
Big screen from heat number 3. As we move on to
we've also had a where is he? I always try and say names at the right time when they're in the heat is happening that they're in. Because I had a lovely message in. And I want to read it out at the right time. Heat 4. Harry Crook, Harry Quinn, Pakloglu, Safwan Al-Kamani, Nimath Ukesh, Pavel Johnson, Keelan Hislop, James Hodgson, Samuel Makionis and Alex Harness.
in lane 9. Nimath Ukesh in lane 4.
Nimath Ukesh. Yes, it is. 33.23. Correct work from Nimath. That is a PB. I make it by just over half a second. Makes it even better.
Top 3. That is the official result for Heat 4. It will bring you 11 heats of this 50 minutes breaststroke this afternoon.
Uh,
And now it's heat 5.
Is this encouragement or not? Connor Marsh says, let's go Adam Scrutton, don't fumble this race. And we've got a let's go Pavel from Evan. So you've got Ben Clayton, Julian Wood, Finley Goodsall, Adam Scrutton, Chen Hei Wong, Blaine Underwood, Kieran Goodwin, Tom Vassie, Tom Garnett and Oscar Harris.
This open male 50-metre breaststroke.
This is heat number 5.
Number 5, Blaine Underwood, representing Surrey County. Just ahead, it looks like
Tom Vassie looking very good indeed in the dark blue cap of Liverpool in Southern, then 5 Underwood for Surrey. But yeah, top work, 32.31, Tom Vassie.
And Blaine Underwood. So Thomas Vassie, 32.31.
Exactly 1 second and 100th quicker than his entry time.
Confirmed for you.
Julian Wood, Underwood, Chon Hei Wong, and then Scrutton. Is 4th place a fumble, Connor? I don't think so.
Heat 6.
Oh, we had a lovely message come in for Keegan Clough, but it seems to have disappeared now. I was going to read that out. He's in the next heat. This is heat 6. Sasha Mahendra Kumar, Alex Risley, Danny Birch, Jude Blackmore, Ben Cowsill, Ben Stringer, Tom Barrett, Keegan Clough, Aidan Keslake and Will Byron. Got a come on lane 5 up the UE. I'm UE alumni, I'll go with you there. Got Go, Alex Risley, lane 1, heat 6. And go our little tadpole, Keegan Clough, love Auntie, Dublin and Cairo, much love, Roof and Meow Meow, go Uncle Keegan. My word, you've put some effort in there, haven't you? Aidan Keslake, 31.87. Second place, Ben Stringer for Dewey, University West of England. And Danny Birch in 3rd. We have got, that's as halfway-ish, yeah, 6 of 11.
This is heat 7.
Heat 7, Ethan Harris, Adam Scott, Oliver Solomon, William Davidson, Ollie Blight, Michael Royston Hayes, Ted Bailey, Richard Jenkins, Will Sutcliffe and Sam Smith.
Off we go then in heat number 7, lane 0, Ev Harris, followed by Scott, Solomon, Davidson, Blight, Royston Hayes, Bailey, Jenkins, Sutcliffe and Smith. In lane at number 9 as they pass the 25-metre mark. Finishing line in sight, lane 9, Sam Smith going well, keeping tabs on Ted
Bailey for Sheffield Hallam. No, it's Sam Smith for Leicester in 9. Well, he was like mid-packer halfway, and then he decided he'd like to win. 31.25. Over a second off his entry time.
Top 3 of heat 7.
And we got a smash hit, Ollie Solly
from that
for,
heat.
from Spencer.
Moving on to heat
Oliver, that was
8.
it for South Bank there in lane 2. I'll let you into a secret. I'm about 10 seconds ahead of you. So on these 50-metre races, get them in slightly before. And then for me, they'll be on time. Heat number 8. Harry Young, Ian Tan, Matt Deutschman, Archie Neal, George Lovelock, Jamie Blinch, Luke Garrity, Chris Nellis, Kaya Ahmet and Petr Zaitsev.
And Zaitsev is in lane 9. We are looking for a time under 30.17.
So 30.17 is the time to get in the top 20. It's going to be close, just outside though. Chris Nellis takes the win in heat number 8. Lancaster 31.11. There's a few more chances though, a few more heats still. So will we get there?
Only 100th between second and third place. That is your official result for heat 8. Still missing.
Officially on my last page of heats for the day, but it is a busy one. 200 IM still to come, 1500 freestyle, and 6 heats of the 4x1 medleys. Heat 9, it is Namley, Toby Ranson, James Henniker, Samuel Rennie, Adam Hill, Tom Power, Ashley Coles, Luke Rayleigh, Max Pelosi, and Billy Mead.
Heat 9.
We've got a Go Harry, and we've got a Let's Go Adam and Max.
Breaststroke. 30.1
for Adam Hill for St Andrews, but we see surprising changes even in the last 10 metres sometimes, and this time it's Ashley Coles in 6, is it, for Warwick? That is a high stroke rate. 31.13 for Adam Hill. Then Coles, who was coming back hard, 1200ths behind, and Billy Mead for Trent in 9.
Coles, official result is in. On to heat 10.
Heat 10. Evan Wald, Smith, Alexander PT, and Jack Wallace.
Wilson in 1, Cummings in 2, in 3 it's Mitchell, 4 is Nurse, 5 is Satchwell, in 6 it's Aitchison, in 7 Ellis Sixsmith, 8 is PT, not that one, and 9 is Wallace.
Callum Nurse in 4 for Manchester Met, in 8 Alex PT for Southampton. That's what I'm. Oh, Satchwell for Warwick in 5. Oh wow, Nurse 30.54. Satchwell 30.57, and that is so close to the top 20. It's 30.03 to beat, so a few tenths away actually.
Dan Wilson goes 30.79.
Dan Wilson was 3rd for Exeter.
Heat 11.
And this is the last chance to make it into the top 20. This is our final heat. We've got a Let's Go Sunshine, Oxford Captain Domination.
Into heat 11 we go.
Drink chaps to look like Ben Halsey. Alfie Maguire, Luke Whitton, Barnaby Howarth Osborne, Ethan Stannard, Lucas Hartley, Regan Gallagher, Lewis Dawson, Ben Halsey, Jacob Hudson, and David Blair.
Lucas Hartley, 30.18 on paper, but going well is Barnaby Howarth.
Oh, Howarth Osborne for Sheffield has started so good, but back comes Gallagher. Birmingham take it 29.72. That's quicker. That will be in the B final. And in fact, we might get a couple in there. 29.95. So I'm going to put Howarth Osborne is going to be in that B final, and Gallagher for Birmingham. So they've both gone quicker than the 19th fastest. And Howarth Osborne gets in by 300ths of a second into that B final. So he swims again. They both swim again later. Well done, guys. Right, female 200 IM.
Next up is the female 200-metre individual medley, Heat 1.
So just 2 heats to enjoy of the female 200 IM. Taking part, we should have 7, we do. Eliza Humphrey for Swansea in 1, and Ella Pride for Northumbria. Jessie Norris for Glasgow, Nian Cotton for Manchester Met, Amy Quarry for Bournemouth, Charlotte Chadwick for St Andrews, and Tony Shaw for Aberdeen. Eliza Humphrey is in the SM11 and Tony Shaw in the SM9, and the outside lane swimmers.
2 para-swimmers go in this race.
I'll just get a
Potentially
check on those records, have them ready.
Here as well. We've seen a number
We've
of
got to
them
come on
so
Charlotte
far
here,
this
just come into the
afternoon.
chat. It's for Charlotte Chadwick in lane 6.
7 BUCS records have fallen.
I'm hoping to go up to St Andrews this year.
The S11 record.
I am an avid golfer. I've not yet played there, but I've got a. I think I've got a way in. I think I know someone. So I've been told. 200 IM. 200 IM. We're looking at SM11 and SM9. Oh, they're both going to get ding ding BUCS records, because there currently aren't long course 200 IM records in the SM11 or the SM9. Just got to do a legitimate 200 IM.
3:08:08 mark. We could well see 2 BUCS records fall in this race.
We might also see. Oh no! Hang on. I was looking at the wrong bit.
Last 35 metres for
11 and
Amy
9.
Quarry in the centre, the 22-year-old.
Oh, there is an SM11. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong place. It's 3 minutes and 8 seconds for the SM9. There's not an 11. Oh, Tony Shaw should absolutely wrap this up easy. She's a 2:44 entrant.
Definitely going to be significant advance.
And taking the win, making it look quite easy, is Amy Quarry for Bournemouth. 2:34.47.
That's a new best time from her. Now here comes lanes 3 and 4.
Lane 3, Jessie Norris behind Nian Cotton. Tony Shaw takes the SM9 BUCS record in 2:42.83. Well done, Tony. And the SM11, just to confirm, there is no SM11, so this will be another for Eliza Humphrey.
Here comes Eliza Humphrey as well in the SM11
We'll wait for the lights to go blue afterwards just to make sure, but it looks good to me. 3:06.00. So that will be 2 BUCS records, one for Tony Shaw in the SM9 and one for Eliza Humphrey in the SM11.
Of course, we won't get the official result on Eliza.
Double BUCS win.
On the whole race until Eliza's goggles have been
Wait
checked
for those to
today.
turn blue in venue, then they're confirmed.
As an SM11
Points wise, 827 for Tony and 610 for Eliza.
Goggles, just like her identical twin sister Scarlett, as we saw before. Her goggles will be checked by the official on the side.
This is taking longer than I'd like. Get nervous if it's more than 20 seconds. And we've got a big up St Andrews as well. That's from Louisa. She was supporting Charlotte. And there was a DQ, and unfortunately it was for Charlotte Chadwick. However, the 2 BUCS records will stand. They got the green light ticks. One more heat, and then the open mail, 200 IM.
This is heat 2.
I make that 8 box records so far in session 1B. Heat 2, Poppy Scotchbrook, Emma Wiggins, Grace Girling, Kaylin Arundel, Sasha Long, Chloe Simpson, Kira Hart, May Rogers, Grace Robinson and Abigail Heald. And again, this time we have SM14, Grace Robinson. Female, I am 14. Yep, a successful finish here, and that will be another one. I think that will be Grace's second today. Sure, she's from earlier as well.
Individual medley. We'll just keep tabs on that time as we progress throughout the heats.
Yeah, she swam in the 200 freestyle as well.
Surrey County in 3, about 4 bodies length ahead of Girling in 2. Long in 4, and then Hart in 6.
Yes, this would be Grace's second box record of the day if she got this one.
2:35.2 is the time.
We got a go Kira Hart, Heat 2, lane 6. Team Green are sending you their support.
Rundell on 10.
And Kira is here right now in lane 6, and she is currently in second position. As she swims past the centre, which is pretty much where I am. In the lead though, in 3, Kaylin Arundel representing Surrey. May Rogers for Glasgow starts to make her move, moves into second place ahead of Arundel, pushes her down into 3rd.
So
Arundel, Rogers, Hart.
Between Arundel and Rogers in lane number 7. It is certainly close as they move into the final stages of heat number 2.
And they come, all 3 can still win this. Arundel for Surrey has done all she needs to do though, and she can cruise into the last 5 and let Hart and Rogers battle out for 2nd and 3rd. It does go the way of May Rogers by a couple of tenths. The win, 2:34.41 for Kaylin.
Grace Robinson, the SM14 swimmer, 2:38.47.
And Grace Robinson picks up her second BUCS title of the day in the SM14, 2:38.47. New BUCS record.
For Grace Robinson from Manchester.
Great work, Grace. And now the open male 200 IM will have 3 heats. I think we might have some more BUCS records here. And the reason we're getting so many is simply because there are not that many, and that this will change in future. For the first couple of years, this might be like a regular lots of BUCS records, but there's lots of blank spaces on the para records. For example, if I look at the 100 fly, just because it's right in front of me, there's no BUCS record for S8, 11, 12, 13 or 14. 9, 10 and 15 there are. All set in the last couple of years. So as we go through and fill this page, all the freestyle, as you go, all the freestyle records are taken, but a few of them just haven't even been recorded, or maybe had entrance is the most likely. But with the progression and the popularity of para swimming, they're all coming through. It's great to see so many falling for the first time, and never take it away. Always be in the record books, always the first one to get it. You started the record, and that's twice now for Grace Robinson just today. No matter what happens, she held those records first.
Bruce swims in the SM6 classification. Lewis in the SM9 and Joshua in the SM14. The M, by the way, just means medley.
So we have got Heat 1, Joshua Gill for Hull. He's in SM14. Lewis Jones for Birmingham, SM9. And Bruce D for Manchester Met, SM6.
Josh Gill is
Let me get my men's BUCS records. 200 IM.
Struggle with things like pattern recognition and individual medley, particularly can be challenging for the.
Dylan Broom, who goes in heat 3, holds the BUCS record in SM14.
4 different strokes, 3 different turns.
And it's about 20 seconds quicker than Joshua Gill's entry, so I think that one is safe at least until heat 3. SM9 will be a new BUCS record, and SM6 will be, upon successful completion, a BUCS record too. So guaranteed, I say guaranteed, got to get that blue tick. 2 records, and possibly one later where Dylan Broom could, with his qualifying time for this championship, is quicker than his BUCS record. So maybe another 3 to fall in the next few minutes.
In different classifications and still accurately compare them. The points relate to how close that swimmer gets to the best time in the world in the last 2 years for that classification. So Lewis Jones leads. Turns there in 1:59.77. There is not currently an SM9 BUCS record, so that will go here for Lewis Jones. And there's not currently an SM6 one for
in
Bruce,
4, Lewis Jones on his way to not only a heat win, but a BUCS record. That'll make it 10 for the session.
The SM14 record is at 2:20, so that will not
pending ratification of our timekeepers and referees. Well, Lewis representing Birmingham. BUCS record. And Bruce D for Manchester Met will do likewise in the SM6, 2:46.99. So 2 go.
His teammates.
And Joshua Gill will get a time of 2:51.86. His entry was 2:49, just outside his entry time.
2 new BUCS records in one race. Both Lewis Jones and Bruce D set new BUCS records. This is heat 2.
Heat number 2. From the bottom, Fergus Curry, Alfie Jones, Yuchen Yao, Felix Hale, Matty Wentworth, Dom Morgan, William Buckley and Corey Hare. Manchester Met say Bruce D is the GOAT. He simply is that guy. Get in there, lad. I mean, his record-breaking stint is just continually being extended. It is it's remarkable what he's done. What I should do is get an actual proper bio, do him justice, because I probably haven't, to be honest. He's broken so many records.
Corey Hare in lane 8. Corey Hare representing Swimming in Essex, SM14 swimmer.
So you may be able to see, or at least if you're in venue, or maybe on the heat sheets, Corey Hare under the SM14. Just to remind ourselves, Dylan Broom has that BUCS record 2:20.79. So if Corey Hare were to beat that, he might only hold the record for around 2 minutes, because Dylan Broom, the current record holder, is in the next heat, and he can go a lot faster than his own current record. So we'll see how the next few minutes pan out. Dominic Morgan leads for Newcastle.
Halfway point, Dominic Morgan, 1:04.49. Just under a second quicker than Fergus Curry over in lane 1 of Glasgow.
I can't see this changing. In 1, 3 and 4, we'll be watching more than anything the race for second, because Dom Morgan's got this, I'm going to say, wrapped up. Unless somebody's got a world-class freestyle.
Moving into the freestyle.
Or his wheels come off.
Morgan at the moment has breathing room between him and the rest of the swimmers.
Yuchen Yao is going to try and make a race of it at least. And actually, in one, Fergus Curry for Glasgow, he's coming storming through. He's going to pick up second place here. At this rate anyway, the win is going to stick with Don Morgan. The gap will be more than half, though, in that final 50. 2:23.40, and Fergus Curry, that is his superb finish for 2:24. Takes second over Yu Chen Yao, who's a 2:25. These medleys, you never know. You never know with these medleys. Corey Howe was a 2:31.02.
And there is the official results.
And this will be the last heat of the 200 IM. Heat number 3. From the bottom, waiting patiently.
Move on to heat 3.
And pink shorts is Findlay Brown. You've got Andrew Gore, James Lake, Dylan Broom, Felix Brockdorff, James Plant, Rory Young, Joshua Singer, Harry Keogh and Ben Taggart. So 2 stories here. Can anybody make the top 20? And can Dylan Broom in lane 3 beat his own SM14 BUCS record?
Finley Brown is in 0. Andrew Gore is in 1. James Lake in 2. Dylan Broom's in 3.
The top 20 time they need, I open up the Open Mail 200 IM, is 2:14.27, which is not a million miles away from a couple of PBs here. Felix Brockdorff and actually Dylan Broom are 2:17 swimmers. I mean, 3 seconds is a lot, isn't it, over 200 IM? Not unheard of, though. Broom leads his own BUCS record is, did I say 2:20? 2:20.79.
James Lake looking the strongest on this heat so far. The Nottingham trainer. Athlete has a 2:19.3 entry time. To make the B final, you want to go 2:15.
Great second half of this, and a great freestyle from James Lake representing Trent. Dylan Broom is not done yet, though, in lane 3. Oh, this is wonderful. It's going to be a big new BUCS record for sure, but who gets the heat win? So 2:16s for the pair of them, split by 1100ths, and Dylan Broom breaks his own BUCS record. 2:16.70, 771 points, and that is BUCS record. I make it number 12 of the session. Quite remarkable.
James Lake goes 2:16.59, and they place 23rd and 24th, which means that James Lake is now first reserve into the B final. There's your official result for heat 3 of the...
All those times are confirmed too.
Next, the female 1500 meters freestyle. This is heat 1.
So the 1500 meters, we're going to see 1 heat in the female competition, 1 heat in the male.
Heat 1, female 1500 metre freestyle, 3 swimmers in this one.
And I've just seen a message. I was looking on the BUCS website at the top 20, but I've just seen, can we get a shout out for Finley Brown, the goat from Heriot Watt? Yes, you can, Ross.
It's been a great first day already at the BUCS long course swimming.
So in this first heat, we have Esme Kidman representing Kiel. She's in lane 3. We've got Rebecca Somerville for Aberdeen. She's in lane 4. And Sophie Lawrence for Oxford in lane 5. All these girls are between 18:35 and 19 minutes. So that's our window of expectation. Good opportunity for me this to give a big thank you to our event partners, who for the second time, those of you that have been to BUCS events will know enough about Milk Every Moment, the campaign, the OG sports drink, back with us again. Always great to have them here. And they've got a stand here up on the balcony. And you sometimes see the big K mascot walking around, and I can see some girls right now. You may have seen the viral game on TikTok or Instagram where you've got like the pole hanging in the air horizontally and vertically coming down. There's like 6 other poles, and they drop at random times. Oh, she's good. She's caught 2, 3, missed 1. Oh, she got 4 out of 6. Where they drop randomly, and they're playing that game, I think, to win prizes. So it's really good. The engagement's been fantastic. Oh, she's won a water bottle, or is it a milk bottle? Don't forget, milk, the OG drink. 8 special nutrients, including calcium, healthy bones, and a big thank you to Subway, who are here for the first time. And they are definitely making their presence felt. I mentioned earlier, I walked in this morning a little bit drowsy. I hadn't been up too long. But to my left, I could hear I'm sure I could hear like a basketball being played. It's like that's where the shop is. And I look up, and it's literally Subway. I've built almost like a little half-court basketball court there on the left, inside the foyer. And likewise, you're taking shots from the three-point line to win some prizes. And so they have taken engagement to the next level. I just hope somewhere there's a bit of paperwork with their risk assessments. But big thanks to Subway. Proud to partner with BUCS, backing student sport and the next generation of athletes. Enjoy watching, and the best of luck to everyone competing. That is a message from Subway to you competitors and everybody watching. So thanks to Milk Every Moment and Subway. Jump on their websites, milkeverymoment.com, or you know where to find Subway, I'm sure. So it's great to have some really, it's great to have partners, but some that really want to get hands-on involved. There you want to keep. Just brilliant. Quite timely. This is good. Jacob says, the next generation of athlete is already here. It's Harry Burns, Bath University. I I did mention in session 1A. It's really weird this year. I usually sit near my colleagues who are doing the in-venue announcing, but for an unknown reason, I've been shoved about 20 metres along the back bench, and I'm like just on my Todd. I got my laptop for you guys, so I can chat, and I got my screen, and I've got the pool in front of me, but I'm a proper loner. If you're in venue, give us a wave. Make me feel like I'm part of your occasion. No, I'm having a good time. I've got enough paperwork and stats to last me a lifetime, let alone 3 days. Valentine's Day tomorrow, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, I think this is the 4th year in a row I've not been with my wife on Valentine's Day. But I was up in the break. I walked up to HMV, only about half a mile up the road, and because this is a proper tangent. I forgot my AirPods, and I'd already been driven like an hour. I couldn't bother to go home and get them, so I bought a new pair of cheap AirPod alternatives. And at the till, I thought, you know what, I need to get my wife a Valentine's present. And there was a Taylor Swift. What do you call it? That you put a mug on. Oh my God, what do you call it?
There's May Kidman 624.62.
I'm paid to say words. This is crazy. Anyway, one of those things that you put a mug on. Mug holder? No. Placemat. Placemat! Taylor Swift placemat. It was obviously unofficial merchandise because she's got her own shop, but I'll let you know how that goes. Leading the way in 5, Sophie Lawrence for Oxford. Oh, right, a coaster. Get in, Jacob. Here's a coaster. Placemat is... It's not a placemat. That's what you've been dinner on a placemat, isn't it? Oh, what an idiot. Coaster. Taylor Swift coaster. Molly Aspinall says, go Sophie, get that Oxford record. What is the Oxford record? I've only got the box record here. What is the Oxford record that Sophie is going for? Let me know. That gives us something to watch. That's cool. Somerville in second, and Esme Kidman is in third.
Every moment campaign to showcase how Milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in preparation for their events.
Finals this afternoon get underway from 5:15, and they'll run through till around about 8 o'clock.
And you could be in with a chance of winning a £100 voucher of your choice with the Milk Every Moment campaign. And Subway has landed at the Nationals with the foot-long free throw.
We are approaching
leap.
Halfway.
A chance to win prizes.
16
as you enter into
minutes to go.
Just on your left, and you can compete in the games that are on offer and win prizes all the way. Subway, part of BUCS Nationals this weekend.
Thank you, Molly. The Oxford record that Sophie is going for is 18:35.79. And Sophie's entry was... Oh. It's her own record then. That's her entry time. So I think Sophie has the current Oxford record because it matches her entry I've got here. And if she goes lower, like we've seen a few times today, break your own record. I missed the split at 7:50. If she's must have been around. Oh, I think she's on because it was probably around a 35-second. No, maybe. I'll put her at 9:10. I think she's on for it at the minute. She's on pace at the minute. She's got a supporter at the halfway mark, just over there on the top side of your screen. Not a pacer, an encourager. So let's try and get some splits. 10:31. We'll find out what speed she's going at. And try and do some maths. That's good. That's nice to know the individual university records. Actually, that's something I might. I mean, I said earlier, there's 132 institutions or universities here this weekend, so can't know them all. I'm seeing some more of the cow bucket hats around as well. Actually, there's a few of those being given away. There's another one being won. There's also, which I've never seen before, this is the Milk Every Moment stand, by the way. That wasn't just a wild sideways moving conversation. The Milk Every Moment stand, they've got the milk, the cow bucket hat, so it's white with black splodges on. They've got the Milk Every Moment water bottles, which you want to chuck some good old full fat milk in, and then they also had some furry pens with cow tails on. Don't drink cow's milk, folks. Pig's milk. Do drink cow's milk. Yeah, some furry pens with cow's tails on. So they have gone. I can't say the whole hog. That doesn't work, does it? I'll think of something. We have a Go On Esme from James on the YouTube chat. Esme's in lane 3. Her entry time was 18:59, representing Kiel.
Well, 500 metres to go. Sophie Lawrence leading the way with Rebecca Somerville in second spot at the moment, out with 3 swimmers.
On our final 10 lengths of the pool.
As mentioned, BUCS
2/3 down,
with
1/3 to go, 500 metres.
Moves initiative to encourage physical activity and support emerging sports across the UK. Make sure you share.
Excellent. We've had a go Sophie and a go Esme, and we've now got a go Rebecca. We are cheering you on. From Angela Somerville. Oh, I'd like to know what's the relationship there. It must be Angela it's either sister or mother, isn't it? And sister might be a great compliment to your mother, might be an insult, depending on which one it is. But we've now got supporters for all 3, Esme, Rebecca and Sophie. That's good. Angela is a proud mum. There we go. Thank you, Angela. You'll take the sister compliment though, won't you? Mr. Commentator says, Anne, how many goals is William Murphy going to score in water polo next weekend? Do you know what? This is the time to get in these types of questions, folks. Do you know, William's been training well. He's been spending a lot of time in the pool. I've seen him in the gym loads. He's been working, studying hard. I'm going to give him 3 goals next weekend for William. I think he deserves them. The effort he's putting in, he deserves them. We are only a couple hundred metres, 300 metres, or 250 in a second away from our Heat 1, winners being decided. We know we've got the Sophie Lawrence Oxford records to keep our eye on, 18:35.79.
.200 metres to go, 16:11.55. Sophie Lawrence from Oxford leading the way.
So now seeing the number 4 board. 200 metres to swim.
16:31.63.
For
Rebecca Somerville, and then 16:33.08.
Rebecca's just gone through
Kidman.
to see the number 4. And then we'll see
the
twos.
female 1500 metre freestyle heats.
And you hear a couple of whistles, or thrice times a whistle. Sophie Lawrence will be the first to see that number 2. Esme Kidman is going to see the number 4.
So the final 100 metres
Now,
for Sophie
from what I
Lawrence
understand, I've just done a bit of research with a colleague. Sophie Lawrence
100 metres
has,
to go.
from our reckoning, not raced 1500s before, so the entry time she's got is actually the Oxford record, and that would mean that she could break the record on her 1500 metre competitive debut, which would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? And she's coming back now, and oh, it's going to be so close, because she's coming back on 18:05, 18:04, 31-second final split. I mean, it's doable at if it's a 50 metre, if it's just a 50 metre sprint, but it's not. She's got 1,450 metres in her legs and arms. And I still can't call it. 18:30, she's going to miss it, unfortunately. But what an effort, though. Cracking effort. It's going to be sub 18:40. It's an 18:39.03. Now, if that is debut, to be within 4 seconds of the university record, that's pretty special.
18:39.03.
Then we'll see, also supported nicely this afternoon, Rebecca Somerville, representing Aberdeen. 18:35 was her entry time.
And in comes
So
Rebecca
19:04.
19:04.
And finally, just turning in a moment for the final time, will be Esme Kidman. And she has gone just under 90 minutes before, representing Kiel. But all these girls will be in multiple events this weekend. I'm pretty sure we'll see all these girls in the 800 as well, I imagine. Maybe the 4.
Esme Kidman representing Kiel
And Kiel's Kidman, 1953.
For Esme Kidman.
To wrap up our one and only heat in session 1B of the female 1500 metres. Now we'll do the same in the men's. And likewise there will be... Oh, it's a shame we couldn't have a mixed race. Because there's only 3 girls and no 3 boys in these 1500s. But build the tension for the relays coming up at the end. Got the 4x100 medley female and then open male relays. We finish with 6 consecutive relays. And then we don't get too much of a break before, only an hour or so before the final start at 5:15.
1904-15, Rebecca Somerville. Esme Kidman, 1953. As we now move on to the open male 1500 metre freestyle, heat 1.
The whistles are blown for the open male 1500 freestyle, heat number 1. From lane 3, James Trevithick representing Brooks. Mikhail Andrushkin for Sterling in S15. And Taylor Sinclair for Rob Gordon. And they're all not far over 17 minutes on the entries.
First heat of open male 1500 metres free. James Trevithick goes in lane 3 for Brooks. Mikhail Andrushkin goes in lane 4 for Sterling, and Taylor Sinclair of Robert Gordon is in lane 5.
Just getting a quick drink. Michelle says, go James. And that is for James Trevithick. He's representing Brooks. 24 lengths of the pool to go. Michelle, let me know, are you mother, sister, auntie? I can see the same surname, so there's a definite family connection. Now we're about 15 minutes away from arguably, I'm going to say the second best races of the weekend. The female and then the male 4x1 medley team relays. I say second because in my mind, the only one that beats it is the mixed medleys. They are just brilliant to watch. The number of times I've been watching them and somebody has gone from like 5th to 1st to 4th to 1st and just all over the place. I mean, a challenge to commentate on because you're trying to watch really 8 lanes at once, and generally you're watching maybe a couple because you know they're the likely winners or leaders. Things don't change too much. In medley relays, mixed medley relays, just chaos, but wonderful chaos. Michelle's a proud mum of James. 2 proud mums in the chat today. That's great. I mean, you're all proud mums, aren't you? Well, Taylor's gone off at the front, and that is by no means an uncatchable lead, because we are not yet halfway into this race. But locked in battle at the minute, James Trevithick and next door Mikhail Andrushkin. Now, I should have done this already. I'm just going to check on, because Mikhail is an S15 swimmer, and I wonder if there is a 1500 BUCS record at S15. I'm going to make a guess that there isn't, but let's do our due diligence. There is. Hang on a second, there isn't. Freestyle
who are seeded to race in the fastest heat within the final session. So we will see some well-known names: Sean McCann, Hector Pardo, Alex Sargent, Luke Hornsey, Thomas Trebilco.
I'm going to have to get some confirmation. I think I'm going absolutely mad, because I can't see a 1500 record.
All kicking off from about
anyway,
5
I'll be back in. I'm going to find out. I'm going to ask the person that knows. 2 secs.
And if you can't make all of it here at Ponds Forge, we'd rather you were here. You can only hear me if you're here, but you can, of course, listen to Ewan on the stream. All you need to do is go to YouTube, search for BUCS, and you can watch all of the live stream across the course of the weekend.
I'm back. I should know this, folks. Hands up. So the reason there's no 1500 metre, any or 800 para records on BUCS is because the para records, the 800 and the 1500, the 800 and the 1500 are not Paralympic events. They don't hold records for them, so there are no 800 and 1500 records at BUCS either in line with that, which was quite interesting actually. Yeah, at Paralympics they only go up to 400 metres, which I don't know what my opinion is on that. Can't be too controversial online, can I? But here we have Michaela Drushkin, S15, swimming 1500 metres, so it won't be a record, but there we go. I've had, who's this chap coming in? Oh, it's Bath are going to smash the relays. Well, that piqued my interest because, pardon me, let me get my BUCS record holders out. Bath are going to smash the relays. Bath currently hold the 4x1 medley male BUCS title. And they got bronze last year in the 4x1 free men's. He didn't medal in the mixed medley. And on the female side, they got bronze last year in both the 4x1 medley and the 4x1 free. They didn't pick up a title at the short course in November. But full of confidence, Jacob. And you know what? Every year it seems to be, it's between Loughborough, Stirling, Bath, Edinburgh. I think, yeah, they are every podium place across all 10 actual medleys relays that are swum at BUCS. The big changing of the guard in November was Stirling winning 3 of the relay titles, Edinburgh winning another, and Loughborough just picking up one of those, where I think previously they owned 4 of them. But they will be here for to get some of that glory back. Right, Becky says, waiting for Amy Watts and Poppy Hogg and girls in the relay. Chichester girls, screen waiting, Auntie Bex, Sister Mia and Cousin Ollie. Go Ames. I love Chichester. My son was born in Chichester.
Milk naturally contains 8 nutrients,
West Sussex.
protein, which supports the growth and maintenance of muscles.
Lovely city. Amazing. Is it cathedral? Or I think it must be as huge as cathedral. Just beautiful in the summer. Really historic place to go. There's I'll tell you what, if you're going to Chichester to visit Ames, then make sure you go to a little cafe called The Buttery, which is just about 400 metres from the cathedral, and it is really unique because it is downstairs in the old buttery of the cathedral, which has been converted into a cafe. Really cool. I go there whenever we go to Chai. Not just a commentator, full of knowledge. Taylor Sinclair for Rob Gordon leads the way for James Trevithick and Mikhail Andrushkin. 400 metres to swim, and I'm just starting to see gathering on the far side. Maybe the first little scattering of teams for our relay. They should all come out together out of assembly. We love Chichester too. We'll find the buttery. You do find the buttery. And I'll tell you what, the buttery is next door to an absolutely beautiful, and this is from my wife terms, what do you call it? A shop that sells rings and watches and things. Oh my God! I didn't get much sleep last night. Jewelers, like I'm not talking about like a big high street jeweler. This is a little independent jewelers. It is incredible. We looked in there when we were looking for engagement rings. There's loads of amazing shops in Chichester, but yeah, go to the Buttery. It's wonderful. Small, so if you go there at lunchtime, you'll be struggling. And you're actually from Bath. Oh, another beautiful city, Bath. I'm actually from Cheltenham, not a million miles away. Now in Sussex. Moved for love. Day of love tomorrow. Won't be for me. I'll be having a romantic KFC. Right. We're going to see 200 metres to swim. And this order will not change 1, 2 and 3 whatsoever. There's a good 20 metres between first, second and then second to third. So what we have got to go on is a few entry times. So we'll see, we're not going to be any records here, but we can compare entry times. Now all these guys were, Andrushkin was actually the fastest qualifier, although he's in third, 17:10. Taylor Sinclair was 17:13, and James Trevithick was a 17:24. Here come the whistles. So that's going to be 16 minutes or so, 17 out and back. So I think a PB. Oh, is it on 30 seconds out? Well, 35 out, 35 back. I think it looks quite good for Taylor, actually. He was bang on 16 minutes. So we can get a really good idea here, because we're going to see a perfect split, because it was 16, and it's going to be, if he goes under 35, then he's probably going to be okay. This will be close. 33. Oh, it's going to be close, and he's going to be good. He's going to be good as long as he doesn't slow down by more than 5 seconds on this final 50, which I doubt he would. He'd have heard the whistle and probably kicked on. So Taylor, 17:13 coming in, and he's going to go, I'm going to say, a few seconds under that.
Last 15 metres.
Yeah, 10 to swim, 10 seconds to play with.
Cool.
Cool.
His PB was just over the 17 mark.
Well done, Taylor.
Pretty much the
it is a 17:08, beats his entry by 5 seconds.
Taylor Sinclair of Robert Gordon.
Well done, sir, for Rob Gordon.
And here comes lane 3, James.
Then we'll see James Trevithick, who was a 17:24. Oh, that's painful. 17:25. All that effort and 1 second outside lifetime best. Well, season's best at least.
Just 15 left for him to swim.
And then Mikhail Andrushkin in the S15. A bit outside his best of 17:10.
Before he stops the clock in 17:43.
Rather any of those three than me, so in 1500s. All those confirmed, blue lights.
Official result is on screen for that.
And as they begin to make way, we will get ready to welcome our relay teams. Oh, apparently I'll love watching Harry Burns' new record inbound tomorrow.
This is the female 4x100 metres medley relay, Heat 1.
Just been handed the team sheets for the medley relays. And the first heats are in. It is Cardiff, Kent and Chichester.
So we're on to the female 4x100 medley relays, heat number 1. 3 universities involved in this one. Chester in lane 5, Kent in 4. And Cardiff in lane number 3. So Bethan Evans representing Cardiff, Lucy Beach for Kent, and Amy Watts for Chichester in lane number 5.
On these backstroke legs, you've got Bethan Evans for Cardiff, Lucy Beach for Kent, Amy Watts for Chichester.
$1:15.75 after the first 100 metres. The backstroke discipline, and Cardiff in second, Chester in third. As we move into the breaststroke. Fu in for Cardiff, Thompson in for Kent, and Elston in for Chichester.
In the water, Human Fu for Cardiff, Lucy Thompson for Kent, and Rhiannon Elston for Chichester. And there, as you can see, relays can go back and forth a lot, and this one is not. This is staying absolutely pretty solid between the three. It's that just over 1 second between them. I'd like to say it will not finish like this, but no. Anything can happen. Let's go Kent we've got. That's from Arthur. And we've got Good Luck Chichester Girls up the WSIHE. That's from Rian. And there's barely any change at all. Just a slight breakaway from Lucy Thompson and Kent in the middle. Only the last 10 metres.
At the halfway point, it is Kent who are in pole position, 2:48.02
onto the fly.
Ahead of Chichester. And then Cardiff as we...
That'll be Abigail Hills for Cardiff, Olivia Church for Kent, and Bethan Howells for Chichester.
For Kent in centre lane, lane number 4. With Bethan Howells for Chichester, and Abigail Hill from Cardiff in lane 3.
And she's trying her best, Olivia Church, to get away, but it's not going to happen. So there was 1 second between the three. Now there's 2.5, 3 seconds. Now, is that Abigail Hill coming back, or is that Olivia Church slowing down? But we might get a change of leaders before we get into the freestyle. Just falling off slightly, Bethan Howells for Chichester. Plenty of time there, 100 metres on the freestyle to come. She'll be handing over to Poppy Hogg. For Kent, it'll be Lila Howard, and for Cardiff, Lucy Mayer. And it is Cardiff that take the lead into the final 100. And just pulling out, not quite a body length. Lucy Meyer for Cardiff.
100-metre medley relay, of course, into the freestyle.
But it was half a second. And now it's 1.4-ish.
Lucy Meyer ahead of Lila Howard of Kent. But Lila
But we'll
Howard
watch this one closely towards the end, because I think she's coming back. I think Lila Howard
Lucy Meyer in lane number 3
is pulling alongside Lucy Meyer. So in terms of, although there's only 3 teams, this is going to be a great finish to our first heat of the 4x1 medley. And it looks like Lucy Meyer has seen the danger and then herself just tried to push towards the end, takes it. My goodness.
Just over 3/10 of a second.
By 3/10 of a second only. Poppy Ogg brings Chichester home in 5:17.
And Lila Howard.
That's a great race.
Chichester in third overall in that 3. There is the official result. Cardiff 5:11.89. Kent second. Chichester third. As we move on to Heat 2.
Heat number 2. Derby, Warwick, Sheffield, Queen Mary, Newcastle, St Andrews, Leeds Beckett, Newcastle, Lancashire and Leeds Beckett.
Lane 0 on this one is Derby. In 1 it's Warwick, 2 is Sheffield. Queen Mary goes in 3.
Peter Birch says for Hannah for Leeds Beckett.
And Leeds Beckett
Heat
9.
2, first one in on the backstroke. Go fast, Birchie. Your train was at 4:11. You're not going to make it then. Good luck,
Exactly
Beckett.
the same fashion as all the
It's the
heats we've
commitment.
seen
I don't know
really.
if she gets out the
Looking
pool,
for a team
gets straight and
to
sprint,
go
she might be all
fast
right.
enough to
Because the
make
train
it
station is
a
about,
key
I reckon I could run there in 5 minutes.
1:40.76.
It's going to be close, Peter.
That is the time Oxford
In
set
3,
in
Olivia
the
Smith leads the way for
this
Queen
morning.
Mary. In 6, Abigail Boyce
Now,
for Leeds Beckett.
in the next heat, we have teams seeded as fast as 4:42. So it's not inconceivable.
Third place. Oh, it's actually in second was Hallam Stott for Warwick.
Finals. I'm sure that
One of our 2 Leeds Beckett teams in third. And Bromley for Sheffield.
Exactly how quick they need to go and figure out what that means for each individual athlete.
Got a Let's Go St Andrews. And we've got a Derby supporter in the chat as well.
Of Queen Mary.
Things tend, if they're going to change anywhere, things do tend to change on the breaststroke. Oatley for Queen Mary in first position. Cerys Westcott's for Warwick. Still Butterworth for Beckett in lane 6. In lane 5, Ailey Stewart for St Andrews. But look at this, 5 teams could be together. Cerys Westcott for Warwick, holding on to that advantage. She'll retain the lead. And she goes, what is the lead? It is a couple of seconds, 2.5, 3 seconds onto the fly. Poppy Miners for Newcastle, handed over in second place. Ailey Stewart for St Andrews in lane 5 in third. So now we have for Warwick, Alice Alampi. In 4 is Russell for Newcastle, Saunders for St Andrews. Then in 6, Isla Williams for Beckett. Oh, look at Russell go for Newcastle. She may hand over with the lead here. Elizabeth Russell, what a fantastic butterfly leg. From a couple of metres disadvantage to a body length plus to the good. She hands over to Jess Sugden on the ankle leg. She'll try and bring this home now. 100 metres of freestyle. In second, Warwick. That'll be Rosie Shayler. And then in lane number 5 for St Andrews, that's going to be Emma Chubb.
Storming away with the heat. Jessica Sugden.
Oh, but look at lane 0. That's Derby. Well, that was Matilda McGrath handing over to Libby Poole.
Turner now with 50 to go, 4:12.6. She's out at 30.11.
Should be good enough. She should not be troubled now in the lead. That team kicking off with Lorna Balfour, then Poppy Miners, Elizabeth Russell and Jess Sugden.
Respectable time.
It didn't look like it was going to be this kind of win in the early stages, but what a second half.
As the central team
and the race for second is on. Rosie Shelley for Warwick in 1, looks like she's going to get there, but fighting back in 6 and 7. Emily Burrell for Beckett and Nina Franklin for Newcastle. Oh, crikey. So 4:46 your winning time. Then we come back to 4:52. In fact, 3 teams, Warwick, Beckett and Newcastle, all 4:52s. Half a second between second and fourth. And yeah, Peter's right. I think Hannah needs to set a PB for getting changed and making her way to that train station. She's got 18 minutes.
Well, there's the official result. 2 disqualifications. Lane 0
Oh, 2 DQs. Derby and Warwick both disqualified from heat 2. It's a shame.
This is heat 3.
I just went in for 1 backstroke ledge to behave itself. This is heat 3. Let me just check on the female top 20 times. The 20th fastest time is 4:40.76. They need to beat 4:40.76 to be in the B final. 10th fastest, so A final, 4:24. None of the entry times are within 20 seconds of that, so I respectfully don't think that's going to be a likely achievement, but B final most definitely. Not too far away at all. Once we're ready to go, you are going to see York, King's College, Northumbria, Oxford Brookes, Nottingham Trent, Southampton, Sheffield, Bournemouth, Durham and Bangor. Off we go, heat 3, final heat for the girls' competition before our finals. Just 3 for the men to come.
So into heat
heading out in first place in lane 7, that's Bournemouth's going to be Izzy Steer.
Followed by King's College, Northumbria 2, Oxford Brookes, Nottingham Trent 1, Southampton 2, Sheffield 1, Bournemouth 1, Durham 2.
Emma Craig for Sheffield.
Number 9.
And where we look in lane number 3,
440.76
Manashi
is the
Rupa
time
Singh
for
for
these teams to
Brooks,
try
and in
and
lane
beat
9, Gillingham for Bangor.
42.7 on paper.
So almost got a flat 3 up top.
Out from.
Then Bangor over in 9.
Need to beat. That's on paper though. As we approach.
And the two fastest qualifiers, effectively for Heat 3, are the 2 trailing at the back actually down the middle.
Just over a 1/10 of a second separate Oxford Brooks and Sheffield 1 in lane 6. Bournemouth 1 currently occupying 3rd place.
Daisy Mixon out, representing Sheffield. Emily Price for Bournemouth. Aina Hughes for Brooks, and Olivia Hidiet for Northumbria are your top 4.
Daisy Mixer going well for Sheffield 1 over in lane number 6.
And nobody really making a charge anywhere.
Team in pole position going into the second half of this 4x100 metre medley relay.
So Daisy Mixer hands over for Sheffield. It'll be Kyla Moorman on leg number 3, the butterfly. Have you got a good butterfly swimmer? That's the question mark for all these teams. And now we were 5 then 4, and now at 3 in front with 1 clearly winning. And equal gaps to 2nd and 3rd then, the battle for 4th and 5th. So Moorman for Sheffield. Ruby Hurd for Bournemouth. And Anwar Schultz for Brooks. And then Smith for Northumbria and Sister for Bangor. I'm just trying to see where a challenge might come from. Only 100 metres freestyle to come, and there's been almost no movement at all in the entirety of the 100 fly, other than, I'm going to pick out here, Ellie Peacock for York. She looks quick down that inside, and she's going to pull her team through, maybe into the top 4 even.
Setting up for the final 100 metres.
She's done very well. Out in front, Moorman hands over for Sheffield. Going to be Beth Robinson on
and a couple of seconds
leg number 4.
Sheffield ahead of Bournemouth and then Oxford Brooks.
And Peacock did hand over in 4th. Can Amy Quarry for Bournemouth chase Beth Robinson for Sheffield?
4:09.63 then going into the final 50. Beth Robinson in for
The distance
Sheffield
remains at 5 metres. The battle for 3rd's brilliant.
For Bournemouth and then Lauren
Payton for Northumbria, Heppel for Brooks,
outside lane.
Colpus for York.
Putting her team in
1 and 2 is pretty much decided, but on this near side load, 3 of these 4 near lanes, they'll pick up 3rd place. Again, that time for 20th, 4:48, is gonna be beaten. It's a 4:43.99 for Sheffield, and no, they're outside for 40. Yeah, so they've matched their 21st fastest. Oh, it's so close. So they'll be first reserve for that B final.
Impressive final 50 metres.
So Sheffield and the team of Emma Craig, Daisy Mixer, Kayla Moorman and Beth Robinson take the win in heat number 3. They might get into that final later, the B final, if there is a team that drops out. But qualifying 21st. And now all we have left is the men's relays.
Next up, it is the open male 4x100 metre medley relay, heat 1.
Right, so let's crack on with the boys then. Thank you, Peter. BUCS signing out. Have loved the commentary, thank you. My pleasure. And just a hi from Cybro. Hi, Cybro. Right, in the pool from lane 0, Chichester, Leeds, Beckett, Northumbria, Sheffield, Kiel, Newcastle, St Andrews. No St Andrews, they were a late withdrawal. Kent and Nottingham Trent. Well, no doubt about your leader, Joseph Edgar for Trent, or Nottingham Trent University. That's a superstar. Not bad either for Max Smith of Sheffield.
First heat, the open male, 4x100 metres medley relay. There will be
And
3
third
heats of this.
at the time at the moment is
Our session will be complete.
AC for
The
Northumbria.
final session gets underway from 5:15. So that's just about an hour
Christopher Justice AC.
away from now.
I think it's been cut off, hasn't it?
Chichester are in 0 on this one, with Leeds Beckett 2 in 1, Northumbria 2 in 2, and Sheffield 2 in 3. Lane 4 is Kiel 1, lane 5 is Newcastle 2.
Sean Haywong for Trent. They hold on to their lead. They would be, I'm going to say politely, far from favourites for this one. In lane 8, they are the second slowest entrant on qualifying. But hey, you always take that with a pinch of salt. They're 20 seconds officially behind the fastest in the pool. Of course, teams can change. But they are looking comfortable in first place. Oh, that was interesting. So on leg number 3 there, which is Chukwi Okeke, he dived in, not using the block. Don't see that too often. Still in second. This time it's Milos Papic for Northumbria. And then inside him, look at lanes 3 and 4. Ben Clayton for Sheffield, Harry Crook for Kiel. Getting closer at the front, less than 2 seconds now. Okeke for Trent. Papic for Northumbria. Clayton for Sheffield, Crook for Kiel. Oh, Okeke is slowing down a bit, running out of some steam, and he's going to go from first to fourth. So some
Sheffield in 3, Kiel in
work to do.
4, and Northumbria in 2. This will be.
And we're on to the freestyle in first. Ben Clayton hands over for Sheffield.
Is first to dive into the pool.
And it'll be for Ben Thorpe on the anchor leg.
Under a second ahead of Kiel. That switches now to Ben Thorpe in lane 3. Sean McKenny in 4.
We've got a proper race on here, haven't we? Ben Thorpe for Sheffield, Sean McKenny for Kiel, Smitra Gore for Newcastle, and in 2, George Turner for Northumbria.
Almost a second.
They are our front 4 with 50 metres to swim.
Out in 26.88 on that first 50. David Utuluk was the fastest swimmer though.
Ben Thorpe holding on. Sean McKenny desperately chasing. Sumitra Gore is going to be solid in third, and Ben Thorpe will get it done. Lovely work. 4:26.93 for Sheffield. The team of Max Smith, James Hodgson, Ben Clayton and Ben Thorpe. Just see a quick go on Trent as well, and a good go Will and Beckett too. It's Ramel and Mrs. Byram that came in. 2 more heats to go, and that's us done then, and we're back at 5:15 for the finals.
And there's the official result with a disqualification in lane 2.
Oh, DQ for Northumbria in lane 2.
This is heat 2. We go then in heat number 2, open male, 4x100 metre medley relay. Northumbria 1 in lane 0, followed by Newcastle 1, Oxford Brooks.
From lane 0, Northumbria, Newcastle, Brooks, Edgehill, Sheffield, Durham, Queen Mary, St Andrews, Marjan and Bristol.
1 in 8, and Bristol 2 from lane number 9.
Let's take a glance at the top 20 times in the
Durham 2 in the first 50 metres.
medley. 20th is Lancaster with a 4:05.96. Just have we'll have half an eye on that one as we get into the latter stages. Felix Brockdorf for Durham. He's putting a great shift on leg 1. Owen Holohoran for Sheffield in 4. They've just had a great swim in heat 1. And then in 3rd place, it was Phil Sudds for Newcastle handing over. On the breaststroke, for Durham, it's Ben Halsey. For Sheffield, it is Barnaby Howarth Osborne. And these two teams have really put some pressure on the rest of the field to incite a reaction. And Charles says, get up there, Sammy boy. It's on the YouTube chat. Not long left now to get those messages in. Difficult to read them out in the finals. I'll try my best. But really got to concentrate on those, on the racing in those naturally. There will be chances, don't worry. Ben Halsey and Barnaby Howarth Osborne. Well, they'll not let anybody make any inroads onto that lead. In 3rd place in 0, George Brooks for Northumbria.
Barnaby Osborne.
Good shift on the breaststroke. A little bit tighter at the top between those two. Halsey hands over to 10 at halfway. Halsey to Liam Marshall. And Barnaby hands over to Sam Cornish.
Currently in 3rd after a good
how's their fly?
Samuel Rennie as the swimmers transition.
And do you know what? It feels like at the start of the fly there, they've put an extra 5 metres on everybody. Lane number 1, Chamberlain for Newcastle. Is the best of the rest right now. Because Marshall and Cornish will not come back to the field. They will keep moving forward, stretching away. And this is a 2-man 100-metre freestyle for the glory of winning Heat 2. For Sheffield, it'll be Ewan Allen, and for Durham, Jonathan Mullett.
Here we go. Durham
the latter with a body length advantage, with 100 to swim.
Good from our leading pair.
3rd place, Chamberlain hands over for Newcastle.
As we're into the final
Alex Davidson will try and pick up third place in heat. But back to the front. Here comes Ewan Allen for Sheffield. Can they win 2 heats in a row?
4:05.
The better turn comes from Mullet and Durham.
To get into this B final.
Final 25. They are stroke for stroke. Nothing to separate them whatsoever, other than the colour of the caps they're wearing.
Almost can't separate.
This is what we want to see, folks, in every single relay. Who's it going to be? Oh my goodness, it's 900ths and it's Durham that take it over Sheffield. What a swim. That's great. You want 6 of those in the final. And it will be Newcastle that come home and pick up third for 17.34. And that 4:03.
For the official results, and we still have another heat to go.
That is currently puts Durham in 20th place.
To qualify for that B final.
They knocked down Lancaster into 21st, in fact 22nd, because Sheffield won, now become first reserves for that B final.
Between those two.
4:03.50, Durham are into the B final.
Official results is in 4:03.5 for Durham.
DQ for Bristol. That was the delay on getting those results confirmed.
Move on to heat 3.
And just missed a call there for go Adam Long. Right, last heat of the day. All finals after this from 5:15. From lane 0, Liverpool, Glasgow, Manchester, Bristol, Southampton, King's College, Warwick, Bournemouth, York and Rob Gordon. There's no Rob Gordon, there's nobody there. Oh, look at this in lane 3.
Relay of the session, last swim of the session.
Schwenk for Bristol.
Liverpool go in lane 0, Glasgow are in 1, Manchester are in 2.
He means backstroke business, doesn't he?
King's College in 5, Warwick in 6, Bournemouth in 7, York in 8.
And in lane number 8, Matthew Mahoney, sorry, for York.
Into the B final.
Third place, Calverboa for Southampton.
4:03.50.
Lucas Sartorius for Bournemouth in 4th.
The final qualification. So you now need to go underneath 4:03.50 to be guaranteed a spot in the B final.
So Matt Mahoney will trail Schwenk for Bristol.
100 down, Allen 59.43 for Ian Blackwell.
Third place in 4, Calverboa handed over for Southampton. Now in the water, Julian Lee for Bristol, Ollie Bright for Southampton, Ollie Richardson for Bournemouth.
Right now, that time would put his team on track to definitely be within the top 20. We could easily see another team fall inside final qualification here. If Bristol in lane 3 can continue this pace. Ben Nutzer and Henry Alcock will be on the butterfly and freestyle legs for the Bristol team. 2:07.44.
Julian Lee does his job, took the lead, hands over the lead.
This could put them
Richardson for Bournemouth in 2nd, then Dawson for King's College in 3rd. It's Ben Nutter now, the lead baton in his hand.
Back out of qualifying for the B final.
In Southern, Ryan Baldwin for Bournemouth.
So Durham
and in lane number 8, that's Ryan Baldwin for Bournemouth. In the 8, Tom Maskell for York.
goes inside that top 20.
Look at him
Durham
go.
back out of consideration.
Wow, the lead is just growing and growing. Not even, literally, not in the picture. Nutter, Baldwin, Maskell for Bristol, Bournemouth and York.
Final takeover.
I tell you what, in lane 3 for Bristol, Harry Alcott will be absolutely loving this.
Some 10 metres ahead.
He's not going to lose a 10-metre advantage, but he also can't afford to be complacent either, because there is a spot in one of the finals available. Now we know it's 4:03.
All depends on whether
100 freestyle. What did he go in at? 3:06. So a 57-second 100 free. A little bit cleaner in lane 8 for Andrew Twomey for York. Get it out.
The team from Durham go 4:03.50.
Looks to be cleaning away. Battle for third. Can't tell the same story. Daniel Monk and Toby Lung for Bournemouth first of all. But back to the front. And this is to get a spot in the B final, and it will be clean and done. 3:59.62. That is actually, that would put them into, oh, hang on. Oh, third, 14th position. So that will knock down.
That places them.
Durham is okay, because they were 19th. Who was second in the second heat? Who also made it into that final? They'll now be first reserve. So 3 teams from these 3 heats have got themselves into that B final.
Top 20.
Congratulations.
And the results official. That's it.
That's not a regular occurrence, really, honestly. Right, that is swimming for the time being. Thank you so much for joining me over the last few hours. We go again at 5:50. That's when the final starts. So stream will start about 5:10. So just make sure you're here. We don't hang around. Straight into finals. Medals to be won. B finals and A finals. There is no sort of hesitation in getting that underway. So set your alarm clocks. Don't miss out. We're back here in just under 1 hour now. But from Ponds Forge International Sports Centre, supported by Subway and Milk Every Moment. This has been session 1B of the BUCS Long Course Championship. The finals are coming up from 5:15. See you there.
Welcome to the Subway and BUCS store.
Subway is partnering with BUCS to help the next generation of students live active lifestyles.
Watch this space.
Proud to be supporting the Milk Every Moment campaign, highlighting the nutritional value of milk and how it can support students in their sporting performance.
To showcase how milk's nutritional values can support student athletes in prep for their event or with recovery.
We're here today to promote some nutritional benefits of milk. You want to have 5 shots to try and hook a vitamin or a mineral.
I hit phosphorus.
And phosphorus is used for the maintenance of bones and teeth.
Winners of the BUCS Super Rugby Milk Championship.